Welcome into
That's
West
us.
Salem High School. It is us.
All right.
It is us.
Cool.
We're here at West Salem High School. We have a outstanding matchup on the first Friday of the night. The Panthers and the Hilltoppers doing battle. A rematch of Week 1 last year. A rematch of Level 4 of the playoffs last year. Our video stream of the high school football game of the week is live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLaCrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, celebrating their 120th anniversary, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Union State Bank, 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. We'll dive into this Game of the Week tonight. The Panthers and the Hilltoppers right after this on the ESPN La Crosse app, the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel, and ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a four-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees, free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Hail is hard on roofing shingles. When it hits, it dents, tears, and elevates the risk of roof leaks on the home. At Contractor Supply of West Salem, they carry Malarkey roofing products made with Next rubberized asphalt that deflects impacts to help prevent damage from hail and storm debris. Designed in the architectural style, Malarkey offers multiple attractive shingle lines equipped with Class 3 or 4 hail impact ratings, the highest in the category. Learn more at malarkeyroofing.com or stop in and talk to your local team at Contractor Supply on Highway B in West Salem.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Welcome back into West Salem High School as we get ready for the opening Friday night of the high school football season. The West Salem Panthers hosting the Onalaska Hilltoppers. The two teams split the matchups last year. Week 1 went to the Hilltoppers by 1 in a rain-delayed game. The Panthers missed a 2-point conversion. Late in the third quarter was the difference. And then the Panthers got revenge in level 4 of the playoffs with ended up being a rout of the Hilltoppers. The Panthers broke away by a big margin late. Otherwise, that game was pretty close for a while. We're in for a treat here. We can call this edition number 3.
Yeah, edition number 3. Edition number 1 was just a nail-biter right down to the end, a missed 2-point conversion. And then the level 4 playoff game, West Salem just came out and just punched Onalaska right in the mouth. I mean, they came out and turnovers and really understood the offensive philosophy. It's almost like they were in the huddle on every single play, Aaron. So it's going to be interesting to see with all these differences in roster, which team comes out on top tonight. I can tell you Onalaska probably better offensively if you look at what they have coming back. And defensively, that's where they're going to have probably some concern, where West Salem on the offensive side might have more concern than the defense. So it's kind of teetered in different directions here tonight.
Yeah, it should be a really good one. Both teams have lost a lot of their talent from last year. I think West Salem offensively lost a ton. Onalaska defensively lost a ton. Where do you think the edge is there?
Well, I honestly think, in high school football, if you score a lot of points, you're going to win a lot of games. It's hard to stop everybody on defense unless you just have just a loaded roster. And last year, Onalaska's defense was pretty loaded. I think, though, for the most part, if you can score around 30 or more points a game, you're going to be okay. And I do think that favors the Hilltoppers in some capacity. However, West Salem, you can't count them out because they got some playmakers coming back. We talked about guys that haven't played football before. We got 2 tonight. One, Tamarian Henderson, will be back. We'll be playing wide receiver for the first time in his high school career this evening. And West Salem's got a lot of size at receiver. 2 6'5" guys and a guy playing tight end that's 6'9". That's hard to match up in the red zone. So that's going to be an interesting battle there.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. We'll take a break. We'll be back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman. Everybody seems to love our signature chicken sandwiches. Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman. Everybody seems to love our signature chicken sandwiches, fresh burgers, and of course our grilled cheese melts. But the number one question I get, how the heck did you come up with the name Food Dudes? My vision was to team up with my son Caden and make the best comfort food imaginable. As far as the name, we decided on 2 Food Dudes. That got shortened to Food Dudes, and here we are. As for the food, you'll have to see for yourself, but I think you'll love it.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business, they have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Holman Ace Hardware and Rental is your full-line steel dealer and steel service center. From wood cutting to weed and brush trimming, they have steel products and accessories to get the job done. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental will keep your yard looking great with steel weed trimmers, hedge trimmers, lawn edgers, pole pruners, and leaf blowers. Whether you cut wood for a living or just on the weekends, Holman Ace Hardware has a steel chainsaw for you, along with accessories and chainsaw sharpening. Get the steel products you need for any project at your full-line steel dealer and service center. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental in Holman.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
You've heard of the chiropractic place in Onalaska dedicated to helping Cooley region residents. Now there's the neuropathy place. Same building, same dedicated staff. Do you or does somebody you know struggle with serious circulation issues, pain, numbness, maybe using unnecessary medication, maybe even facing amputation? Well, there's a better way. Google the chiropractic place in Onalaska. Check out one of their free neuropathy seminars on Mondays and Tuesdays. Google the chiropractic place on Alaska.
Do you own a business or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance. just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem, affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in West Salem.
I could go for a good pizza after this one.
Yeah, pizza always sounds good.
It
Pizza
does.
sounds good at 7:30 in the morning.
Am I supposed to have it? That doesn't matter. It's still good.
Getting ready for West Salem and Onalaska tonight from West Salem. Big key will be to see if Adam Skifton will be the starting quarterback for the Hilltoppers
I got a feeling that we're going to see Mr. number 2 ranked in WIS Prep quarterback in the state tonight. Looked like he was throwing a good football, moving around pretty good. If I was to make a guess, if Noah Chenault or Adam Skifton was going to be our starter, I would lean towards number 10.
Yeah, he looked like he was moving around pretty well in warm-ups and had some zip on that ball. Didn't look like he was a guy who has been nursing that ankle injury.
No, I think they probably kept him out for a reason. And, I had a feeling that this might happen because, Adam's a difference maker, and you don't want to give anybody an edge, especially in a game as important as this one, non-conference or not. Very important for playoff seedings down the road. Obviously, you don't want to tip your hand a little bit because both these coaches are both really good coaches and can exploit any weakness pretty much. Both staffs are excellent. So I do think we'll see number 10. I'm interested to see the new receiver group that's going to be out for Onalaska. You look at the star power may not be there with Nicky gone. You had Nathan Peterson in the past, some burners. But I think the depth is a little bit more, it's probably 4 deep if you kind of look at the roster. So I'm intrigued to see how that goes. And, of course, Sam Bossman is now just the big boss man, as we have lost the mighty Bossman together as his brother has moved on. But, however, he doesn't hail from Cobb County, Georgia, but he's one heck of an offensive lineman, that big boss man.
Yeah, he's a good defensive lineman, too, actually.
That's right.
Going to school to be a defensive lineman.
Minnesota Mankato, man.
Yeah, even though he's been mostly an offensive lineman.
He is really excited to put his hand in the dirt. You have no idea.
He's going to do it this year.
I think
he's just kind of blocked. I mean, last year they had their whole front seven is now basically gone and moved on to some college sport.
And that's the thing. Like, we talk about this, Aaron. It's like running a dynasty franchise. In Madden, you just never know. You have to rebuild every year, constantly being the GM. That's the job of a high school football coach, is to develop talent. So, that's what makes high school football intriguing.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into the 3-in-1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem.
Man, whoever's doing that camera tonight's doing a heck of a job.
Yeah. Aaron Morse, Scotty Grand. We're joined by Jeff Ross. He's doing the camera, as he always is. And we've got a good game tonight for you to stay tuned for. We'll get to that in just a little bit as we are a few minutes away from starting lineups. And
Tamarian Henderson looks good in a football uniform. I'm telling you, I'm excited to watch him play football.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. You're listening and watching to the ESPN La Crosse Game of the Week, live on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Hey, it's Trevor at North Country Steak Buffet. With fall here, you and your family are on the go. When it comes to eating, you can't please everyone. But here's the thing. At North Country Steak Buffet, you actually can. First off, no waiting. It's right to the buffet line. Hot steaks and burgers sizzling off the grill, along with chicken, pork chops, and more. Plus, North Country's fresh all-you-can-eat salad bar is the largest in La Crosse. Check out our menu at northcountrysteakbuffet.com. North Country Steak Buffet, the way a buffet should be. 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
The Mike Riggles team with RE/MAX First Choice Onalaska.
For many, the question is, can we put the house on the market now and successfully make a move this time of year? Many buyers and sellers have a perception that a move may have to wait until springtime. Based on my experience, the fall is actually a beautiful time to show real estate, with the leaves turning colors and the holiday decorations starting to go up. And right now, home values are strong. If you're questioning how this year has changed your home's value, contact us here at the Mike Riggles team, and we'd love to come by and answer any questions you might have.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong Air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong Air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong Air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Shine Water Sunshine in a Bottle. Our unique formula is physician developed and clinically tested to help you stay hydrated and deliver meaningful amounts of the nutrients that your body needs most. By eliminating sugar, infusing vitamins, adding electrolytes, and using unique flavor combinations, we've created a beverage that you can feel good about consuming no matter who or where you are. Shine Water is thirst quenching, bright and bold, and it delivers a vibrant flavor that's rich in electrolytes to help you power your day.
If you're in the market for a new tractor, here's great news from Case IH and St. Joseph Equipment. For a limited time, take advantage of savings on new Case IH specialty, utility, and all-purpose tractors with no money down, no interest for 60 months. With easy operation, Case IH tractors deliver the flexibility and durability your operation demands. Hurry in. Offer ends September 30th, 2023. Stop by St. Joseph Equipment in Norwalk, Richland Center, or St. Joseph's Ridge today and set yourself up for greater productivity in 2023 with a great deal on a Case IH tractor that works as hard as you do.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
At Union State Bank, we're your trusted locally owned community bank with 120 years of experience. Our dedicated directors, officers, and staff take pride in serving you, your family, and your business. When you bank with us, you become a part of our family. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can help you achieve your financial goals. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Car accidents happen. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem knows you want it fixed fast and you want it fixed right. They deal with insurance and you get your car back on time. Adrenaline Auto Body, located at 481 West Avenue North in West Salem. Well, Scotty, this game we've been talking about should be pretty darn good. Give me a key for each team, one key each way for a victory.
Well, I think for Onalaska, you got to get a running game established. I think last year, even though Brady Kuhn had a great year, there was a lot of inconsistency there. Now, the problem with that is Onalaska is going to have 3 brand new offensive linemen. How do they come into this environment and play immediately right on the onset in a very, very difficult game? Onalaska's coaching staff is very good. I wouldn't be shocked if they play very well tonight. For West Salem, their defense needs to come to play and shut down. If Adam Skifton is playing tonight, they really need to shut him down and make sure that he doesn't have a lot of time in the pocket to make plays. I think disrupting him is very important tonight if he's playing for success. If it's Noah Chenault, you might be able to back off a little bit, play a little bit of zone, be a little bit more comfortable. But if it's Skifton, you need to come at him.
Well, the difference there is Skifton's more of the passer, Chenault's more of a runner. So maybe your defense might have to be changed based on who's in
and
there
I'm
as
sure
well.
that they've planned for that. You would have to think that Coach Yen and his staff have planned both ways. Adam is such a dynamic passer in the pocket but he can move a little bit too. We've seen it. But Noah's a good athlete, and if he gets an opportunity tonight, which he will on the defensive side, we know that for sure, he can make some plays.
We expect it to be a good one here on the opening Friday night of the high school football season. Week 1, we had last night. We had a good game. Holman fell to Chippewa Falls 17-14 in that one, and some other good games from around the area last night as well. Central was a winner. Bangor was a winner. Viroqua was a winner. Cashton were winners. The other games going on here quickly before we take a break. Neceda's at Assumption. Blair Taylor's at Luther. Westby's at Richland Center. Aquinas at Prairie du Chien. Our game. Ooh. And then GET's at Mondovi. Toma's at Mauston. Royals at Boscobel. New Lisbon's at home against Hillsborough. Logan's hosting Eau Claire Memorial. Arcadia is hosting Osseo Fairchild. Brookwood is at Cochrane Fountain City. And if you are looking for the Sparta football game, that's over on 1021. That is Sparta at Black River Falls.
Prairie du Chien and Aquinas right off the bat.
Should be a good one. That one should be very good as well. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on all those scores. And, of course, the post-game show, the Festival Foods post-game show afterwards as well with John Papadopoulos.
Hey, John said I get to talk to him today.
Yeah.
He gave me permission, even though I have an open invitation, according to him.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, is compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. Take another break. We'll be right back. Kickoff coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a four-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees, free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Hail is hard on roofing shingles. When it hits, it dents, tears, and elevates the risk of roof leaks on the home. At Contractor Supply of West Salem, they carry Malarkey roofing products made with Next rubberized asphalt that deflects impacts to help prevent damage from hail and storm debris. Designed in the architectural style, Malarkey offers multiple attractive shingle lines equipped with Class 3 or 4 hail impact ratings, the highest in the category. Learn more at malarkeyroofing.com or stop in and talk to your local team at Contractor Supply on Highway B in West Salem.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman. Everybody seems to love our signature chicken sandwiches, fresh burgers, and of course our grilled cheese melts. But the number one question I get, how the heck did you come up with the name Food Dudes? My vision was to team up with my son Caden and make the best comfort food imaginable. As far as the name, we decided on Two Food Dudes. That got shortened to Food Dudes, and here we are. As for the food, you'll have to see for yourself, but I think you'll love it.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
Welcome back into West Salem High School. Video of our high school football game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLaCrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, celebrating their 120th anniversary, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our game of the week live video stream. West Salem won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so they will kickoff to Onalaska will get the ball first. Onalaska's in the all-whites with the purple trim and lettering. The Panthers in the all-blacks with the orange lettering and trim. And we are just about ready to go. Opening Friday of the high school football season, day 2. Some teams got started yesterday. We saw Holman fall in a tight one to Chippewa Falls, 17-14, hoping for a game just as good as that one last night.
I'm glad we got a stream sponsor. Those clothes you're wearing are dapper, Aaron.
Here's a kickoff that's dribbled along the right side. Onalaska will just pick it up and kneel. That was Carter Johnson who will kneel it down at about the 35-yard line, and we'll see who the quarterback is. It's going to be Adam Skifton.
What a surprise.
We thought it was going to be as he was warming up. He looked pretty good.
I better go to the casino tomorrow after I'm done with this. What do you think, Aaron? Huh?
I don't know if that was a risky assumption by us.
Well, not really, but I'm just saying, we're pretty good at guessing this stuff, I feel like I'm a little lucky sometimes.
Skifton will start off in the shotgun, 2 receivers right and left. Brady Coons to his left next to him, sending the man in motion. Skifton will throw first pass, and it's a one-handed grab, backhanded grab by Brady Coon. And he'll get a few yards. That's a great catch on first
Great
down.
catch, and also kind of a test to see what that defense is doing. As you can see, they're kind of playing a little bit of zone. They wanted to test and see what those linebackers were, how they were going to react on that play. And I would say that West Salem was up to the task, but at the same time, kind of trying to see what kind of alignment that they're going to be in right now.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 here, just getting started from West Salem High School.
Safety's cheating up.
Skifton will send a man in motion again. He'll hand it off to Kuhn, who's tackled in the backfield. Back to the original line of scrimmage, a trio of Panthers in on the tackle. We'll give it to Sam Stenberg, the first one in.
Yeah, Stenberg coming in, and man, his picture, if you look at it down there, he kind of looks like a mini Brock Lesnar, and on that play, he came right through and made a great play on the running back. And Brady Kuhn right there, kind of a risky carry. Did you see how that ball was hanging out? I thought for sure they were going to strip it.
So 3rd and 10. Obvious passing down here for the Hilltoppers. We'll see if Skifton and his offense can pick it up. He's got trips left. Take the snap, fake the handoff, looking left. He'll hit it on a slant. It's through the hands, intercepted. Picked off by Abram Lassen, and he is inside the 40, and the Panthers get their first turnover of the year.
Yeah, off the hands of Brody Mitchell on the slant, and Lawson right there for the interception. That's a big turnover early here for the Panthers.
A turnover, and the Hilltoppers really go nowhere with that possession.
Yeah, kind of stagnant.
Taking over here are the Panthers at their own, or rather on the Onalaska, 37.
Welcome to the Luke Baginski era.
Luke Baginski, the quarterback, taking over for Brett McConkey. It's going to be a very similar offense, still the 4 wide receivers with his running back next to him, Luke Knoll as well. It's Trevor Arntz. They send a man in motion from left to right. Carter Pontius is going to be the lead blocker here as Baginski's going to take it himself, and he gets maybe 1 yard. Good defensive play on the outside that time by James Siegel, the defensive back for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, Siegel and Jackson Hughes both making a great play on the back. And, James Siegel is going to be expected to pick up some slack back there. They lost a lot of guys in the secondary, and his name's come up quite a bit. I know Coach Ash was high on him last year, too, even coming off the bench, so that's going to be a guy to watch.
He's 2nd and 9. They give 1 to Baginski. It's a lot of new core players for the Panthers this year. Baginski and Arntz in the backfield, taking over for McConkey and Knoll. No more Brennan Kennedy, and no more Andy Johnson on the outside either. They've got a whole new skill position group. As going in motion from right to left is Cole Everson. Baginski's going to wind up, throw it on the left sideline, jump ball, and it is caught. What an outstanding grab down the left sideline by Tamarian Henderson.
Yep. High point the football, let the big guy go get it. Great vision by Henderson, great catch, and really decent coverage by Xavier Lawrence. It's just that you can't teach 6'5", and that's something that I think you're going to see a lot this year is Baginski throwing it down the field and letting these big guys go up and get it.
32 yards from Baginski to Henderson. The new duo. Get him inside the 5, ball
scary
at the
duo.
4. We're going to go under center here, not something the Panthers do often. Against will turn handoff to Trevor Arntz, who pushes forward for a couple of yards. Maybe down to the 1-2 yard line.
Arntz on the carry. That play by McMahon.
Trying to mark it at the 2. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 in the play. Second goal from the 2-yard line.
Arntz had a pick 6 in last year's playoff game late. It really was the nail in the coffin.
I played with his dad at Bangor. His dad was a really good offensive lineman, and I'm telling you, those genes pass down from generation to generation.
They're going to give it back to Arntz, and he is into the end zone. Same play and a 2-yard gain for a touchdown. Trevor Arntz, the first one on the board for the Panthers this year. And West Salem, a 6-0 lead with 8:42 left in the first quarter.
Just a simple dive play right in the middle, and Arntz is going to see a lot of that. I think that's going to be his bread and butter, is those, the high percentage, low yardage carries, and right there, a pretty simple scamper into the end zone.
So on to do the kicking is Evan Knoll. Good snap. Hold was good, but he did. He got it inside the left upright. Looked like he almost pulled it left, but it snuck inside. And it is 7-0 West Salem through one possession each side. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and our YouTube channel.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business. They have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, happy to sponsor the video of this sports broadcast. Union State Bank, 120 years of financial strength. 7-0, West Salem leading here early on. 8:42 to go in this first quarter. Just 3:18 in, they got a turnover. And quickly down the field and into the end zone, Trevor Arntz, the 2-yard touchdown run. And they will kick it away. Brendan Gelfie doing the kicking. And this one he gets in the air down to about the 11-yard line. It's returned along the right hash, cut back inside. Now a good cut, and he is wide open. This is going to be a touchdown. Big return for Brody Mitchell down the right sideline and into the end zone. And the ultimate answer for the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
That's a big way to answer, like you said, Aaron, right there. How about the hole on the wedge that time set up by the Hilltoppers? That's special teams at the 10th degree of execution. That was a beautiful hole. Mitchell with a great cut, seeing it, takes it all the way to pay dirt.
89 yards for Brody Mitchell. And 13 seconds later, the Hilltoppers have a chance to tie or take the lead.
Just like I thought it would be. No, I'm kidding. I didn't expect that at all. That was beautiful execution.
Valerie Megan on for the extra point. Onalaska running a couple of players on late for their field goal team. They're all set now. Good snap, hold, and kick. Straight through. And it is 7-7 with 8:29 to go first quarter. What an answer. We'll be back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Holman Ace Hardware and Rental is your full-line steel dealer and steel service center. From wood cutting to weed and brush trimming, they have steel products and accessories to get the job done. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental will keep your yard looking great with steel weed trimmers, hedge trimmers, lawn edgers, pole pruners, and leaf blowers. Whether you cut wood for a living or just on the weekends, Holman Ace Hardware has a steel chainsaw for you, along with accessories and chainsaw sharpening. Get the steel products you need for any project at your full-line steel dealer and service center. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental in Holman.
Back here at West Salem High School, tied at 7 through 3.5 minutes of play. It's caught on a line drive by Trevor Arntz, who will return it right back up the middle of the field. He's taken down shy of the 35 to about the 33, 34-yard line, and that is where West Salem will take over.
Yeah, we'll see how they respond to a huge special teams play by the Hilltoppers. Both these teams coming out with some really big splash plays. West Salem on defense, Onalaska on special teams. Almost counteracts the turnover, Aaron, if you think about it, getting that kick return.
Certainly does. 8:24.
Though the stats don't say that, it's still a fumble, or interception,
yes,
I should say.
Yes. Skifton still charged with that interception. And the Panthers have it now at the 33-yard line, 2 right, 2 left. And Arntz to the right of Baginski. Gets the snap, looks for a screen. It's Henderson. He catches it as he slides down to the ground. It'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, kind of a low throw there by Baginski, Aaron. And, we talked about, we saw that in an NFL preseason game this week. You got to have good timing on those throws to give the receiver an opportunity to use, that yak ability, the yards after the catch, and get some shifty moves out there to make some plays. But that time, that wasn't happening.
I will say maybe a little bit of that inexperience for Henderson as well. He,
True.
Went down very easily.
His timing looked pretty good, though, coming off the cut.
Here's a handoff. Arntz trying to get around the outside. He does. Turns the corner and is skipped up high in the air as the ankle tackle was made by James Siegel. And a solid gain for Trevor Arntz gets him up to about the 40.
I think a guy we need to watch, too, is number 4, Cam Cornett at middle linebacker. He's a guy that I know that Coach Bushman really likes a lot in that role. He's very active. A couple times he got to play last year. He looked pretty good, Aaron. I think he was ready for
Coach
varsity play last year.
Said the same thing. He said he would have played, except we had, 7 guys.
You could see it on the field. Yeah. He was ready to play. He didn't miss a beat when he got his opportunity.
It's hard for him to get in there when you got 4 guys who are going to college to play football.
Yeah, that is a little difficult.
Right? It's 3rd down here, 3rd and 3. Under 7 minutes to go. First quarter, it's going to be a take for Baginski himself. Quarterback power, and he gets it himself and will get a second effort as he bounces off a couple of defenders. Maybe even his own guy. Gets up to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, Baginski right there just showing some pretty good leg strength. He broke a couple tackles on that play, got a couple extra yards. And, West Salem right now, especially in the trenches, moving Onalaska around. And you can see that there's opportunities for some of these runners out there.
Baginski, also a basketball player. He was blocked by a bunch of players in the basketball season. A lot of those guys seniors. He should be really good in basketball this year. You can see his athleticism already on these quarterback powers. As he'll hand it off to Arntz this time, and he runs into a group of Hilltoppers. Aiden Sitzma in there, Brody Mitchell in there, as well as Noah Mack. A couple others. Gain of 3.
Well, how about Ryan Olson in this athletic department and what the Panthers, high school unit has been able to do?
Bad at any sport.
It's almost like you might as well plug them into a championship game wherever they're going, and that's just a credit to the kids and how hard they work and the coaching staffs that West Salem has.
I could be wrong on this, but I know it's very close. I think 13 of their sports were at least in the sectional finals last year, which is insane.
I believe that is accurate. I think I've heard the same number.
Here's a screen out to Henderson, right side. Good blocking out in front, and he's going to reach for the first down marker. Did he get there? I think he did.
I'm telling you.
Unless he stepped out.
I'm really liking Tamarian Henderson playing football. He looks comfortable out there. He has no fear. He's coming out of his breaks excellent. I mean, he looks like he's a football player.
They're going to say he was out of bounds first, so it'll be 3rd and 1 after the 6-yard gain. He's just another one of those athletes, right?
Yep. I mean, transitions to any sport well. I mean, you would think football would be a natural fit for a guy with his body type and size. And, man, I can't wait to see him high point of football. I'm just kind of geeking out over it, man.
3rd and 1. Baginski's going to give it to
nice play.
Arntz, and he will dive ahead and pick up the first down by about a half yard or so.
Sam Bossman on the tackle coming off that edge, and he came off pretty quick, but a little too late. You can see why Minnesota Mankato is interested in him as a defensive prospect. He's got a really good first step coming off the line of scrimmage. That's something you can't teach. I only get off that fast when I know that there's going to be hot wings waiting for me or a pizza, one of the two.
So 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. Driving under 5.5 minutes to go, first quarter. It's going to be a throw, and Baginski bobbles it as he was trying to set up the screen. Lucky to catch it back into his hands. It was in midair as he was being tackled by a trio of Hilltoppers. It's a sack.
Yeah, Bossman in there. Michael McMahon also in there for the Hilltoppers.
Down as a loss of 5.
That's a big sack right there for West Salem. And gives the Onalaska defense some confidence here.
Yeah. And if you're looking at the individual stat side of things, too bad for Baginski. You get some -5 yard rush on that. 2nd and 15. 4.5 minutes to go, first quarter. 7-7 is our score. The Panthers and the Hilltoppers. It's going to be a handoff to Arntz on the left side. Cuts back in. Good blocks out ahead of him and a good run up to about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Yeah, Elliott Cruz right there with a great seal on the inside on the middle linebacker. Really kicked that out for Arntz. And, man, he just really went at that hole quickly. Remember, we talked about it last night. You got to hit that hole fast. I mean, and that's the thing you learn, as you develop as a running back. That right there was textbook.
3rd and now way more manageable. 3rd and 6 here. Potentially 4-down territory for the Panthers.
Hey, Jeff, do you think a boneless wing is a big chicken nugget? See, that's what he agrees with me, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Here's Baginski rolling out right, designed rollout right. He'll fire on the sideline, caught by Lassen for a first down. Good play call from Justin Yang.
Yeah, excellent play call, and Baginski looks very comfortable out there. A lot of time to throw, and the receivers are really doing a good job of following his command right now of the offense. Very impressed.
I mark it at the 27 for a gain of 9 from Baginski to Lassen. First catch by someone not named Tamarian Henderson. Under 4 minutes to go. We're tied at 7. Touchdown run for Trevor Arntz, an 89-yard kickoff return. Direct answer by Brody Mitchell. It'll be a quarterback run, quarterback speed option here, and Baginski's going to keep it himself. And it's a good decision as he gets inside the 15-yard line. Another first down, a gain of 12 for Baginski.
Yeah, getting good blocking. Sam Bossman that time got knocked down immediately coming off of his break, and that really opened that hole up. And I want to say number 61, Sam Steinberg, was the one that kind of made that happen.
It's that Brock Lesnar-looking fellow you talked about earlier.
Dude, I'm telling you, you look at that picture. He looks like a miniature Brock Lesnar. You put like 90 pounds of muscle on that kid, start throwing sharks in the ocean, you know it's Brock Lesnar.
First and 10 from the 15. Panthers knocking on the door again. It is a handoff to Arntz right up the middle. Not much there. A couple of yards. Up to the 12, 13-yard line.
That time Sam doing a good job kind of keeping his edge. Not a lot for Arntz to go through.
I give him 2.
Gain of 2, 2nd down 8.
West Salem not really missing a beat right now. They look confident. They look comfortable, moving the ball effectively.
Looks like Brett McConkey and Luke Knoll are out there running the offense, right?
Except you don't see 20 blowing up plays in the backfield on defense every play. Man, that guy was a special linebacker.
Trips left for the Panthers here. Solo receiver right. It's going to be a Baginski power right up the middle. Nicely blocked. He gets through a tackle, runs over defender and into the end zone. Touchdown, Luke Baginski.
Wow.
There is a flag on the far side, though, and it's a legal formation, so wipe it off the board.
Wow. That's a big penalty right there.
Goodness. Luke Baginski didn't know he had that kind of power in him.
Yeah, he lowered the shoulder and just flattened the free safety out there.
I didn't catch who took the bad end of that one, but that was straight to the ground for the defender.
I want to say it was Tyson Hughes.
Man, I tell you what, he ran right through the defender, right at the goal line. But that's all to just erase it from your memory. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Second down, 13.
So 2nd and 13 now. It's going to be a keeper for Baginski. Roll out right. He'll throw, and he's got him in. It's Pontius along the right sideline, reaching for the pylon. He's out of bounds short, stepped out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. It's a 15-yard pitch and catch, and it's 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Yeah, good design play from Baginski to Pontius right there. You can see that was the main guy coming off that fade drag right in between the zone, and a great throw by Baginski. Pontius almost took that to the house. Really impressed with this Panther offense right now.
Looks like these guys have been working together in the same offense for 3 years.
Right. Man, a quarterback in New York could learn something from that.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. Baginski takes a snap, hands it off to Arntz up the middle. He's stopped shy of the end zone, maybe at the 1. A gain of 2 for Trevor Arntz.
Arntz on the carry, tackling by Hughes.
Jackson Hughes with another one of those tackles. 2nd and goal at the 1 now as the Panthers are trying to grab that lead right back. It's been a lot of time on the field for the Onalaska defense.
Yeah, and that's something that might play into this game as we go further down the stretch.
Trips left for the Panthers. Solo receiver right. Baginski will fumble it. It's ball still loose, and the Hilltoppers get a turnover.
Wow.
A fumble recovery that time by Noah Chenault.
Yep, we said Chenault's going to probably make some plays on the field. That time, good awareness. Baginski couldn't pick up the fumble on his own, and a huge turnover in the red zone for the Panthers when it looked like they were just going to walk in here, Aaron, with all the confidence in the world. How the football gods change their minds from time to time.
So the Hilltoppers will take over, and they will certainly take the gift. Ball will be at the 5-yard line, so a long way to go. But certainly a better situation than having a touchdown scored on you. Turnover each way now as Skifton's standing in his end zone in the shotgun. He'll roll out right, designed off his back foot, lobs one over the top of Brody Mitchell, incomplete.
Yeah, just a little too strong on the throw. The route was nice. Mitchell was open, just led it a little too far that time.
Just the 4th offensive play run by the Hilltoppers with 1:20 left.
Isn't that something? Only 4 plays offensively.
They had the kick return, so that's how they're on the board. It's 7-7, and the defense came up big. They were very good last year in the 1-yard-to-go situations, whether it was goal or 4th and 1, that defense. And here's a handoff. Brady Kuhn, speed left, and the Panthers are all over it. Nothing for Brady Kuhn. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, not a lot of push up front right now for the Hilltopper offensive line. And we talked about the inexperience. You got 3 new starters up there, and, you know, it's kind of a trial by fire here, playing the Panthers right off the bat. So, I mean, it's good experience for them. We'll see how they continue to play throughout this game tonight.
Very important game for both sides.
Yep.
If you look towards the end of the year, both teams expect to make the playoffs. This is a seeding game for sure. Man in motion from right to left, and a false start. As the snap wasn't in time, Carter Gilhousen started to run up the field on a timing.
It was like arena
motion.
football style right there.
So it'll be a 2.5-yard penalty.
Is Bon Jovi here in the crowd somewhere? He owns an arena team. That's what I meant by that. He owns 2.
Really?
Yeah. Over in Pennsylvania.
Motion again. Skifton dropping back. Looks left on a screen. It's a tunnel screen. It is caught and breaking a couple tackles and getting smoked to the ground. Fumble! Another fumble!
Wow.
Who picked it up? The Panthers
Salem.
did. Evan Anderson caught it, ran upfield, and took a huge hit. I think it was Elliot Soquist who laid the boom, and it's a turnover. Turnovers galore here in the first quarter.
Yeah, surprised by that. And another guy we didn't think was going to be on the field tonight was Evan Anderson, and he's out there playing, but on that play, just hanging that ball out there, we've talked about it. You hit that ball in the right spot, and it's like hungry hippos trying to pick it up.
So 1st and 10 as the Panthers get it right back in good territory. It's going to be Baginski up the middle. He's got some room, takes a hit, breaks another tackle, lowers the shoulder. He's in. One play and in for the Panthers. 13-yard touchdown for Luke Baginski, and the Panthers lead 13-7 now.
Yeah, Baginski looks great on these quarterback keepers, and, man, more power than I was expecting from the athlete, but he's a strong runner and proved it again on that touchdown. That was really good design play, Aaron. They had a huge hole to run through. Again, West Salem's just got offensively all the time in the world to do whatever they want right now.
Bad snap on the extra point. It's going to be picked up. Cole Everson's got to throw it. And is there a penalty? No, there's not. His intended receiver got knocked down. Incidental contact, they rule. So the botch snap leads to no good. It's 13-7. Onalaska will get the ball right after this on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPN La Crosse 105.5, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Contractor Supply of West Salem carries Malarkey roofing products, shingles that have a fighting chance against hail. Learn more at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence, on Highway B, West Salem.
Yeah, with all the bad weather we've had this year, I think it's a good idea to contact Contractor Supply. A lot of new roofs probably in the area from all the hail that, oh man, it's been crazy.
Well, the Wisconsin winters as well. Get that settled before
that's why
comes
that's
in.
why I got my deck stained as fast as I did, or else I'd lose that baby. I can't lose that thing. Scotty would be upset.
This kick is dribbled right back to the front line for the Hilltoppers and dropped down on the ground at the 44. So that's where the Hilltoppers will take over. 13-7, Panthers lead with 18 seconds to go in this first quarter.
I've learned growing as an adult, Aaron, that you start to appreciate the things you didn't appreciate when you were a teenager, like getting new appliances, building a deck, staining the deck to maintain value on your home, making sure that the dog is fed and gets water every day, all those little things. It's crazy how things change. When I used to just look forward to watching, something on NFL Network or ESPN when I got home, or even a Ninja Turtles replay when I was a kid.
Ninja Turtles. 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers. Skifton pulls the handoff, throws a slant. Nice catch that time by Carter Gilhausen. Up past midfield. It's a gain of 8, and that will likely be the end of the quarter. And it is 13-7. Panthers lead after one. The Hilltoppers in enemy territory as we come back for the second quarter. Right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
The Mike Riggles team with RE/MAX First Choice Onalaska.
For many, the question is, can we put the house on the market now and successfully make a move this time of year? Many buyers and sellers have a perception that a move may have to wait until springtime. Based on my experience, the fall is actually a beautiful time to show real estate, with the leaves turning colors and the holiday decorations starting to go up. And right now, home values are strong. If you're questioning how this year has changed your home's value, contact us here at the Mike Riggles team, and we'd love to come by and answer any questions you might have.
Start of the second quarter here in West Salem. It's a screen play out to the left side. It's caught by Brody Mitchell for a first down.
Mitchell for reception. Not going to bounce by shot.
Would you believe me if I told you that's the first down for the Hilltoppers tonight?
No, because West Salem has played very well, especially in the trenches tonight. I think they've controlled the line of scrimmage. Onalaska now starting to get.
And a timeout. Panthers. Well, we're going to go to break again. There's a timeout called by West Salem as Hilltoppers went hurry-up offense there. We'll be right back on
The Mike Riggles team with
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong Air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong Air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong Air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Went there for lunch today. Had a salad. It was quite good.
1st and 10. And it's going to be a jet sweep pitch to Brady Kuhn, trying to get around the outside, but nothing doing there. Outstanding tackle on the outside by Cole Everson.
Yeah, just West Salem in the front 7 right now, really controlling play, and Onalaska's having a hard time getting the running game going. Brady Kuhn really hasn't had anything to work with right now.
Hurry up offense here for the Hilltoppers. It's going to be a screen right over to Mitchell, and he gets past the original line of scrimmage, crosses the 35. It'll be 3rd down for Onalaska.
I almost feel like that's going to really be something you'll see a lot more of from the Hilltoppers until they get the running game kind of moving along. You know, as these short little screen passes, bubble screens, kind of being their running game to some capacity.
Haven't had much success so far. -6 yards on the ground. 3rd down and 5. And in motion right to left is Mitchell. It's going to be a rollout left for Skifton. He'll turn his shoulders, throw. It's caught by Anderson, still moving downfield into the red zone. 1st down, Onalaska.
Yeah, good execution using Mitchell and running a fade on the back end of that out route to kind of bait the safety, and a good throw by Adam just right off that back foot. Anderson with a couple yards after the catch.
16-yard gain for Evan Anderson. First and 10. Onalaska driving here. Snap taken by Skifton. He'll throw a slant. It's caught. And again, it's Brody Mitchell. Close to a 1st down. They're going to give it to him. Gain of 11 for Mitchell.
Good execution. Good fake handoff, running that pistol type style offense there, Aaron. Great throw to Mitchell and a better catch.
So 1st and goal at the 7 here for Onalaska. They're trying to answer right back. Jam-packed action we have here in the first half. Still 9:45 to go, 2nd quarter. Skifton pointing Kuhn to his left. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Skifton takes a snap. He will fake it and keep it himself. Moving left side. He's got some room. Good block out in front. And Skifton's into the end zone. 7-yard touchdown run for Adam Skifton. And we're tied at 13.
That ankle looks pretty good to me.
feel like if it wasn't good, they wouldn't be having him take quarterback options.
Yeah, no kidding. Good job of the offensive line right there. Nice hole for Adam to run through. Right off that left side.
And a good block out front by Brody Mitchell
Yes.
as well. The receiver doing his job.
You know, the Onalaska wide receivers have always been very good at blocking.
Mallory Megan on for the extra point. Low snap. Her kick is good. She got it through despite the pressure. And the Hilltoppers lead 14-13 with 9:30 to go, second quarter. Panthers ball right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and the ESPN La Crosse app.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Shine Water Sunshine in a Bottle. Our unique formula is physician developed and clinically tested to help you stay hydrated and deliver meaningful amounts of the nutrients that your body needs most. By eliminating sugar, infusing vitamins, adding electrolytes, and using unique flavor combinations, we've created a beverage that you can feel good about consuming no matter who or where you are. Shine Water is thirst quenching, bright and bold, and it delivers a vibrant flavor that's rich in electrolytes to help you power your day.
If you're in the market for a new tractor, here's great news from Case IH and St. Joseph Equipment. For a limited time, take advantage of savings on new Case IH specialty, utility, and all-purpose tractors with no money down, no interest for 60 months. With easy operation, Case IH tractors deliver the flexibility and durability your operation demands. Hurry in. Offer ends September 30th, 2023. Stop by St. Joseph Equipment in Norwalk, Richland Center, or St. Joseph's Ridge today and set yourself up for greater productivity in 2023 with a great deal on a Case IH tractor that works as hard as you do.
Back here at West Salem High School, Hilltoppers kicking away with a 1-point lead. That ball's just skipping on the ground, still loose, and Arns will just jump on it at the 22-yard line. That kick didn't bounce at all, but it was going end over end on the grass.
Yeah.
It didn't move from the ground. Somehow it didn't pop up one time all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, just a screamer right down the center of the field, man.
Panthers take over, 9:30 to go in the second quarter, down by 1. Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem, 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, located Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Handoff to Arntz, finding some room up the middle, up to the 30-yard line. Gain of, we'll give him 7 that time.
And Jackson Hughes on the tackle. He's been pretty busy in this first half. Hey, Aaron, I have a thought. I think we're going to have more points in this first game of the year than last year's first game of the year. What do you think?
Well, we'd have to have no more points scored the rest of the night.
That's my point. What do you think?
What if it happens? Those would have to be pretty high odds for it not to happen.
If it doesn't happen, I'm not going to the casino this weekend.
2nd and 3. Man in motion from left to right for the Panthers. Handoff Arntz. He'll go right. Gets an extra couple blocks. Breaks an ankle tackle and will power his way up to the 39, 40-yard line. And Trevor Arntz picks up another first down.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. Yep. I was going to say
illegal formation. So erase that. Gain by Arntz. Now moving back to the 25. It's 2nd and 8. You know, things you notice as a broadcaster is the electric, the digital down
that's
marker
pretty cool,
on the
isn't
far
it?
side for the Panthers. That down marker now is digitalized. It's not flipped anymore on a card.
Is it wrong that I think of the count from Sesame Street when I watch it flick to the next one?
No, it's not. 1, 2. I count 3. Wide receivers right for the Panthers. Baginski will take it himself, and he'll pick up just a couple that time. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, there's Cornett. Haven't heard his name yet. That's his first tackle, I believe, of the game. Good read. I got a feeling Baginski probably isn't going to knock Cam Cornett to the ground. He's a pretty tough kid.
Cornett also does some running back duties from time to time.
Yeah, he looked good doing that too last year. Yeah, both these teams have a lot of depth from last year's team coming back. That's what makes this so interesting.
3rd and 5 for West Salem. Trips left this time. Paginski on 2. Looks left, still looking left, pressure. He rolls out, looking, spins away from a tackle, spins away from another, but he can't get away from 4 or 5, and he'll be sacked. It's a loss of 3.
Great pursuit by the Onalaska defense, and the initial pressure inside, I believe, was, let me see, Aiden Sistma, the nose tackle, and really flushed him to the outside, and then the gang kind of came and took care of it afterwards. Like you said, Aaron, there was 5 Hilltoppers there on that play.
So we'll see our first punt as we are now under 7 minutes remaining here in this.
Man, it's nice having good camera work. I can see all these numbers and go back and look. You know. Jeff, you do a great job, my friend.
He says thank you.
I know.
Brennan Gelfie to punt it away. It's a
Blocked.
side winding punt off the side of his foot, and that is going to bounce backwards and to the 35. That is a 10-yard punt for Brennan Gelfie.
Somebody got a hand on that, I think. Or it hit off one of the up blockers, Aaron, because it looked like it hit something as it came off of his foot. How many punters are in the Hall of Fame again? Or just Ray Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you count Morton Anderson.
He's a kicker.
He punted, didn't he?
A little bit, yeah. At the start of his career, he did.
Yeah.
Best helmet in all sports.
The Panthers want a timeout here with 6.5 to go to start this Onalaska offensive possession, so we'll take a timeout too. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to get in your car and make smart choices. Get in the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers, starting this possession from the West Salem 35. Rollout, Skifton off his back foot, taken hard to the ground. It's caught. A leaping catch going backwards that time. Brody Mitchell inside the 5. It was great coverage, but Mitchell just went up and got it.
Great awareness by Mitchell, too, to kind of just locate the ball. And it's really hard now this time of night with you got the sun going down on one side and the lights, so that's a very difficult catch, more difficult than people think. Good job by Brody bringing that in.
31-yard gain for Mitchell. Skifton took a hit on that one, too, and the legs taken out from under him. Coming up on 6 minutes to go, 4 yards for a touchdown for Onalaska, who already leads by 1 here. It's going to be a handoff. Kuhn trying to find some room. There's nothing there. He tries to reverse field, and the Panthers are all over it. Coming in and really doing the work that time was Sam Stenberg. Also helping him out, Logan O'Brien.
Yeah, Stenberg has played really well in this game so far, and he's been hard to block for this Onalaska offensive line. O'Brien, like you said, with the cleanup work, but, man, Brady had nowhere to go on that play. West Salem continues to be impressive up front on both sides of the ball.
Now -1 rushing yards for the Hilltoppers tonight. Kuhn has -8.
I'm glad you can keep stats. I always say that every week.
Skifton takes the snap. He'll rifle one, far corner, looking for Anderson. Jump ball. Outstanding defense by Brendan Gelfie. Incomplete.
Yep. And that's a number I've been waiting to be called tonight is Gelfie. He's been so quiet, but great play. Textbook corner play on a guy like Evan Anderson, who's a dangerous athlete.
Coached against his brother once when his brother was shortstop at West Salem.
Really?
The Legion State Tournament, yeah, coached against him. And
You're still playing baseball, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Still living my young life.
Yeah, the only thing I play now is anything on the PS5.
3rd and goal from the 8 for Onalaska. Panthers trying to stay tough here. Skifton looking. He'll go same spot. Anderson again, and Skifton this time overthrew him. And it's 4th and goal now.
What do you think they do here?
Thinking they
go for it or kick?
Look for the points, I would think. I mean, 8 yards isn't anything easy around the goal line, but if you trust Megan's leg, but
yeah,
I guess I don't know her distance and what they
I don't know if she can
determine.
if she has that kind of strength.
It'd be about a 30-yarder, maybe a little less than that. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 8. Maybe trying to get them to jump. Coach Yashinsky calling out audibles from the sideline. 5 or 6 of his players looking over, trying to figure out what they want to do. Kuhn will move to the left of Skifton, and timeout, Coach Yashinsky. That might have been the plan all along. We'll take a timeout. We'll give you what they decide right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, live streaming on the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel and our app.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Home and Ace Hardware and Rental is your full-line steel dealer and steel service center. Get the steel products you need for any project at your full-line steel dealer, service center, Home and Ace Hardware and Rental in Holmen.
The place that feeds all the birds in my neighborhood.
We were talking, we don't know if we've ever seen the Hilltoppers attempt a field goal outside of extra points. It might be a philosophy thing for Coach Yashinsky as they'll go for it on 4th and 8 from the 8-yard line. It's 4th and goal. Skifton looking to throw across the middle. Anderson, jump ball, touchdown. They went to him 3 times in a row. 3rd time's a charm. And the Hilltoppers go up 20-13 with 5:09 to go. 2nd quarter.
That was a great design play as they kind of had Evan coming on a backside fade and then high point the football where only he can get it. Very, very smart play call by the Hilltopper offensive coaching staff.
So Megan is now going to kick here, the extra point. Her kick is through. 21-13, Hilltoppers with the lead. Panthers got to find an answer right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
At Union State Bank, we're your trusted locally owned community bank with 120 years of experience. Our dedicated directors, officers, and staff take pride in serving you, your family, and your business. When you bank with us, you become a part of our family. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can help you achieve your financial goals. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Back here at West Salem High School, it's a 21-13 lead for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Coming off a 4th down touchdown pass from Adam Skifton to Evan Anderson. And Irwin kicks it away, another squibbler up the middle of the field. It'll bounce right into the hands of a West Salem returner who pushes it up past the 35. Logan O'Brien. Jinx. Up to the 36.
Sorry, man.
That is where West Salem will take over as they try to answer back. Down by 8 here with 5:05 to go in our first half. Couple turnovers each way. Both teams giving the ball away in that first quarter. Not much cleaner here in the second as Baginski will hand it off to Arntz to start the possession. He makes a move just a couple yards past the line of scrimmage up to about the 40. Give him 4 on the carry. He's been busy so far tonight.
Yeah, he has. And now the defense of Onalaska, kind of getting off the field a little bit, getting a little bit of a breath. You can see a little bit more explosion now, within that front seven as they're reacting to these plays. West Salem really not getting the blocks that they got in the first quarter. It's really kind of changed momentum here on both sides of the ball for the Hilltoppers.
Baginski looking to hand it off. He does. Arntz was tripped near the line of scrimmage, and he dove forward past the 45.
He's going to be short,
They're marking him short by a yard?
Yeah, a half a yard or a yard it looks like from here.
Well, they're going to get
Are they going to measure it?
They are. Wow, they're going to give it to him. So right at the 46-yard line, gain of 6 for Trevor Arntz.
That's interesting. I mean, from our vantage point, it looked like he was short by a half a yard. How Arntz was hanging that ball out on the dive, though, was pretty dangerous. I was watching that pretty close.
Coming up on 4 minutes remaining here in our second quarter. An 8-point lead for the Hilltoppers. Arntz moves from the left to the right of Baginski. He takes the snap and will keep it himself this time. He gives a big stiff arm, still working past midfield, up to about the 48-yard line. Baginski using some more of that power.
Nickschel doing a good job staying with Baginski on that draw. Yeah, this defense for the Hilltoppers, you can see, is a little bit more confident out there now than what they were in the first quarter. See a lot more bravado out there than what I saw earlier in the game. Man, they're daring them to throw, though. Look at this. They're bringing corners up, man. They're giving Henderson a cushion.
2nd and 4. It's going to be a screen out left to Pontius. He'll make the catch. Got a couple blocks out front. Lowers the shoulder up to about the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up.
Good play call, but even better execution defensively by the Hilltoppers. That probably should have been a first down the way it was set up, but man, I tell you, they're starting to fly to the football a little bit here. But I don't know if you're seeing this, though, Aaron, but down here where Gelfie is on this bottom corner, they're manning him up every play. So they're almost daring West Salem to throw to him down there.
Make it an enticing idea, at least. See if they can give James Siegel down there. He's usually the guy lined up with him. Chance to go get one potentially.
Now they're playing off a little bit.
3rd and 1, a long one. Baginski drops the snap. He'll just run himself, and he makes it work as he gets the first down. Spins away from a tackle, crosses the 35, still moving, and he'll get pushed up to the 33, 32-yard line. Wow, broken play gone right.
Sam Bossman ran right by Baginski where that ball was, and I'm sure he's kind of maybe second-guessing that, and he just got out of position. And Baginski, with that deceptive athleticism we talked about, Aaron, just blew right by him. And, man, I tell you, that could have been a huge play for Onalaska's defense, but it turned into an even bigger play for West Salem.
12-yard gain for Baginski on the ground.
Man, he's tough, isn't he?
He's not a big guy.
Not like McConkey.
But he breaks tackle, and he's got some power.
Yeah,
he's not afraid to go lower his shoulder.
I think he learned something from Mr. McConkey.
He's got to learn from.
I would say so. Maybe hairstyles is next.
Baginski, quick screen out left. Everson with the catch, finds some room, and will get hit hard as he crosses the 30.
Was that Cornette?
Couldn't quite see. He got shot backwards.
That was an explosive hit.
They're going to give him 4.
2nd down 5.
They're going to give him 5.
It looked like Cornette. Yeah, a lot of the guys are slapping Cam on the helmet. That looked like it was him. That was a great hit.
Starting to get into, let's look at the clock territory here. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Clock is ticking. Panthers driving, though, as Baginski will roll out right, looking to run. Arntz is his lead blocker. He finds some space, cuts through, shoves the defender off him, and will lean forward inside the 20 up to about the 19. Another first down. Give him a gain of 9 that time.
Yeah, that was a good pull for the West Salem interior offensive line, and I want to say it was Cruz again off that left guard spot that really set that up. That was a great play design.
A little more hurry up here for the Panthers. 45 seconds to go. In the red zone, though, looking to score before half. Baginski will hand it off to Arntz. He's got some room. Plows his way forward up to about the 11-yard line, a gain of 8. 30 seconds to go.
Miles Olson with a great kick-out block to help Arntz, and here comes that hurry up, Aaron.
25 seconds and counting.
Second down 2.
And timeout. Coach Yashinsky calls a timeout with 22 seconds left. And the Panthers driving 11 yards away from a touchdown. Don't go anywhere. Score is possibly on the horizon on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a 4-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell, the Mike Riggles team with RE/MAX in Onalaska would love to talk to you. Contact Mike Riggles with RE/MAX in Onalaska. And North Country Steak Buffet. Hot steaks, burgers straight off the grill, pork chops, chicken, and the fresh salad bar is the largest in La Crosse. North Country Steak Buffet.
Ice cream machine.
And the ice cream machine that Scotty wishes he could live next to.
I always had a seat close to it, Aaron. I'm not going to lie.
22 seconds and 11 yards away for the Panthers. It's going to be a throw. Baginski looking back right corner, looking for Henderson, and he
what a catch.
Got it
what
in the end
catch.
zone. Got the foot down right near the back pylon. And the Panthers are down by 2 here with 17 seconds left. There's a flag on the far side,
boy,
though.
I wonder what that is.
An illegal formation again.
Let's
5
hope not.
men in the backfield. It looks like.
Yep, it is. That's huge.
Another touchdown taken off the board.
God,
the second time it's happened to the Panthers.
What a beautiful play call and a great catch by Tamarian Henderson, too. That was a perfect ball and a perfect catch in double coverage, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So now it's at the 16-yard line with 17 seconds.
That's got to hurt.
So much for these touchdown calls, huh?
I know. That was a good one, too.
I try.
No, you do great with them, man. I like to listen back on them. You know.
Maybe a little tougher now. You got to go about a yard every second if you're the Panthers here, if you want to make that equation. 2nd and 7 from the 16. Trying to score before the half. Get this thing back within a score. Here's Baginski, pressure. He's got to get up. He gets away from the pressure, rolling out inside the 10, 5. Touchdown, Luke Baginski. Baginski makes up for the penalty, avoided the pressure, and scampers into the end zone. And now the Panthers are within 2.
That was a great run. Good instincts right there by Baginski. Didn't have anybody open. He had a wide open lane to run, and the only guy back there to stop him was Tyson Hughes. And Tyson Hughes is no match for Luke Baginski on that play. And they're going to go for 2.
9 seconds to go. I am very impressed with Baginski's vision.
He looks polished.
So a 2-point conversion here for the Panthers. They've got trips right. Henderson, Everson, Pontius, 3 very tall receivers. Pontius moving right to left. Baginski takes a snap. He's going to go power run. Breaks a tackle. He's in. 2-point conversion is good, and we are tied at 21 with 9 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
That's a big touchdown for West Salem to answer, as you thought Onalaska might be turning the momentum train here, but Luke Baginski has got this offense under command of his little thumb. Man, he's got these guys playing at a high level tonight. I guess leadership doesn't fall too far off the tree, does it?
Yeah. Do you or does someone you know struggle with serious circulation issues, pain, numbness, maybe even facing amputation? The Chiropractic Place in Onalaska now specializes in neuropathy care, and they have free seminars every Monday and Tuesday. Google the Chiropractic Place in Onalaska. And check out the new Case IH Farmall Utility all-purpose tractors at St. Joseph Equipment. Case IH Farmall tractors deliver the flexibility and durability your operation demands. Stop by St. Joseph Equipment in Norwalk, Richland Center, or St. Joseph's Ridge.
Aaron, good news. No bobcats coming out of the cornfield last night.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, dog was safe. Happy dog.
It's good news for Zeus.
Yeah, he's if something happened to Zeus, I'd be devastated. I think you know that.
Yes. Well, you got a shirt of him.
It's very colorful,
Yeah.
and it's one of the best gifts I've ever gotten from my wife for Father's Day. It was pretty cool. My kids just ask for money now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know I love them, but they just ask for money. Zeus, he doesn't ask anything from me.
He asks for pets.
He asks me to scratch his belly and pet and then feed me.
Yeah.
And sometimes he'll yell at me in his own way, to do something. So I'm sure everybody just is really entertained by that conversation right now. What a game we got here.
Yeah.
Aaron. It's crazy.
21-all. Likely heading into the half with this score, unless the Hilltoppers find something in the next 9 seconds. This one's popped up into the air. It's going to be a tough catch, but it is made by thanks to Vang that time. So Vang,
good awareness,
knocks it down at the 40-yard line with 8 seconds.
You know West Salem is doing that on purpose because of the issues Onalaska had with the squib kicks and special teams last year. You can see that I think there's a little bit more awareness around, what's going on during the kickoff because they're 2 for 2 so far here tonight.
8 seconds to go. We'll see what Onalaska wants to do. Maybe they'll throw one deep. Skifton's going to throw a screen out to the right side. It's caught out there, and they're going to get out of bounds. Nice play for the Hilltoppers, maybe in Hail Mary range now, as Carter Gilhausen got out of bounds.
I would say they're well in range here. They could run a multitude of options here with this kind of field.
And they're going to call timeout to talk it over. So the play gets the Hilltoppers in range and maybe try rifling one down the field. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with that play right after this.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees, free online and mobile banking, plus cash-back debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Proud sponsor of high school football for 4 decades and running is Hilltopper Refuse, at your disposal since 1983.
Look at that tie-in by you. Master.
Yeah, the Hilltoppers.
I love it.
Trying to score here. They got trips left, 47 yards away from the end zone. We'll see if they get it all the way there with Skifton's arm. They've got 2 seconds left, so this is the final play barring penalty. Skifton drops back. Pressure coming off the right side. O'Brien is going to take him down. Logan O'Brien gets the sack. A loss of 13, and that will end the half. We are tied at 21. Panthers 21, Hilltoppers 21. And our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Hail is hard on roofing shingles. When it hits, it dents, tears, and elevates the risk of roof leaks on the home. At Contractor Supply of West Salem, they carry Malarkey roofing products made with Next rubberized asphalt that deflects impacts to help prevent damage from hail and storm debris. Designed in the architectural style, Malarkey offers multiple attractive shingle lines equipped with Class 3 or 4 hail impact ratings, the highest in the category. Learn more at malarkeyroofing.com or stop in and talk to your local team at Contractor Supply on Highway B in West Salem.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman. Everybody seems to love our signature chicken sandwiches, fresh burgers, and of course our grilled cheese melts. But the number one question I get, how the heck did you come up with the name Food Dudes? My vision was to team up with my son Caden and make the best comfort food imaginable. As far as the name, we decided on 2 Food Dudes. That got shortened to Food Dudes, and here we are. As for the food, you'll have to see for yourself, but I think you'll love it.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business, they have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Holman Ace Hardware and Rental is your full-line steel dealer and steel service center. From wood cutting to weed and brush trimming, they have steel products and accessories to get the job done. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental will keep your yard looking great with steel weed trimmers, hedge trimmers, lawn edgers, pole pruners, and leaf blowers. Whether you cut wood for a living or just on the weekends, Holman Ace Hardware has a steel chainsaw for you, along with accessories and chainsaw sharpening. Get the steel products you need for any project at your full-line steel dealer and service center. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental in Holman.
Food Dudes in Holman, the absolute best comfort food imaginable.
Yeah, they are.
From their grilled cheese melts, fresh burgers, and signature chicken sandwiches. Food Dudes, fresh food fast. 21-21 is our score at the break. The Hilltoppers and the Panthers all locked. Take a quick look at our scoring breakdown here. It was a 2-yard run for Trevor Arns to get the scoring started. It was directly answered with an 89-yard kickoff return from Brody Mitchell. Eventually, Luke Baginski had a 13-yard run. Extra point, no good. It was 13-7. Onalaska answered back. Adam Skifton, 13-yard touchdown run. And they led 14-13. They added on. It was 21-13 after an Evan Anderson catch on 4th and goal from the 8. And it was 21-13, but the Panthers drove down on the final full possession of the half. A 16-yard run by Luke Baginski. And it is 21-21 after the 2-point conversion was good. Outstanding first half, exactly what we expected.
Yeah, we both thought that, this game was going to be a little different. We didn't know if there was going to be a lot of scoring or a lot of defense. Well, we got some scoring tonight, folks, and a lot of it is, if you look at the play in the trenches, both these young defenses are trying to figure out how to adapt to what each other's doing, and I have to say both coaches are playing a lot of chess right now. You look at with Yash, not letting us know that Skifton was going to play all week. Maybe he knew all along. And then Evan Anderson, he didn't think he was going to be here tonight, according to every interview that I heard. And there's 17 on the field. And, man, with West Salem, Luke Baginski has come out here and taken the mantle from Brent McConkey and saying, I am the guy. I am him. I am the starting quarterback of this team. And I am very impressed with his play in the first half.
He's picked up right where McConkey left off, which is a very good thing for West Salem because Brett McConkey was an outstanding quarterback in this system. I think Baginski's a little quicker than McConkey, which maybe adds to the agility factor. And the running ability of Baginski has been huge, even when it's not a designed run.
Did you see what I did there? I tried to sound young, though, by saying he is him. That's a new reference to those things.
Him. Yeah.
But, to go back to what you're saying, Aaron, you're right. I think he's more dynamic. He really moves very fluidly with the football. And, man, the strength is very unexpected, when you watch him run. And it's a sight to see on the football field. West Salem and Onalaska, a lot of people have these two pegged again as one of the top teams in the state in this division because you got to expect they're going to be in the same division when playoffs come around again. Hasn't disappointed so far. I would see the only thing that, for Onalaska's side, the offensive line, got to get a running game going. Still missing that running game, Aaron. What's the stats on the running game right now?
Negative 14 yards rushing.
And
it includes
tough.
That 13-yard sack there at the end.
And that's tough, because we talked about it. You got three young guys who have never played varsity football, and they're starting their first game tonight against a quality opponent. And you got to figure out how to get your feet in the ground and how to move the pile. And we'll see if they make that adjustment in the second half. And for West Salem, honestly, I've been really impressed with what I've seen with West Salem. I didn't expect them to come out here and put 21 points on the board in the first half. I thought it would be a slow build for them this year. No, Luke Baginski he's got my vote right now. He looks good, very good.
21-21 is our score at the break. If you own or run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance, but can also help you with home and auto. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
I enjoy getting texts from people during the games that they're watching games that aren't as entertaining as ours. That makes us feel like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, right?
That's right.
All right, cool.
We'll be right back. We've got the stats coming up on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Hail is hard on roofing shingles. When it hits, it dents, tears, and elevates the risk of roof leaks on the home. At Contractor Supply of West Salem, they carry Malarkey roofing products made with Next rubberized asphalt that deflects impacts to help prevent damage from hail and storm debris. Designed in the architectural style, Malarkey offers multiple attractive shingle lines equipped with Class 3 or 4 hail impact ratings, the highest in the category. Learn more at malarkeyroofing.com or stop in and talk to your local team at Contractor Supply on Highway B in West Salem.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman. Everybody seems to love our signature chicken sandwiches, fresh burgers, and of course our grilled cheese melts. But the number one question I get, how the heck did you come up with the name Food Dudes? My vision was to team up with my son Caden and make the best comfort food imaginable. As far as the name, we decided on Two Food Dudes. That got shortened to Food Dudes, and here we are. As for the food, you'll have to see for yourself, but I think you'll love it.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
Shine Water provides exactly what you and your family need. No sugar, no artificial ingredients, and numerous flavors that you and your kids will love. Next grocery trip, check out Shine Water, superior beverage that promotes optimum health. 21-21 at the break. Take a look at our stats from the first half. Individually for the Onalaska Hilltoppers, Adam Skifton, 11 for 15 for 112 yards and a touchdown, and he threw an interception. On the ground, not so good for the Hilltoppers. Brady Kuhn, 3 rushes for -8 yards. Adam Skifton, 2 rushes for -6 yards and a touchdown. Through the air, Carter Gilhausen, 2 catches for 21. Brody Mitchell, 4 for 58. 2 catches for 2 yards for Brady Kuhn, and 3 catches for 31 yards and a touchdown for Evan Anderson. Hilltoppers turned the ball over twice, a lost fumble and an interception. They picked up 2 sacks on the defensive side of the ball, a penalty for 3 yards, 7 first downs. They had 112 passing yards to negative 14 rush yards for 98 total yards in the first half. For the West Salem Panthers, they were led by Luke Beginski through the air, 7 for 7 for 69 yards. On the ground, he was 12 carries for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. Trevor Arntz right behind him with 12 carries for 55 yards and a touchdown. Abram Lassen had a catch for 9 yards. Tamarian Henderson, 3 catches for 37 yards. Cole Everson had a catch for 5, and Carter Pontius, 2 catches for 18 yards. The Panthers had 1 turnover on a fumble lost. They picked up 1 sack on that final play of the half, 2 penalties for 10 yards, a punt for 10 yards, 10 first downs. They had 69 passing yards, 142 rushing yards for 211 yards in the first half.
My goodness.
We do the quick math. That is a 113-yard difference, total yardage. However, we're tied at 21 thanks to the 89-yard kickoff return by Brody Mitchell.
Right, and I also think Onalaska's offense is starting to figure it out a little bit too. That running game hasn't come to play yet, but the passing game is on fire right now.
Hey, make sure to check into all of the complete coverage of this week's high school football action from across the area on the Festival of Foods postgame show, which will immediately follow our game. You can listen on the ESPN La Crosse app. You can listen on ESPNLacrosse.com. You can listen on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. Take a break. We'll have the second half kickoff coming up right after this on all of those same platforms. You can watch or listen on ESPN La Crosse.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business. They have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Holman Ace Hardware and Rental is your full-line steel dealer and steel service center. From wood cutting to weed and brush trimming, they have steel products and accessories to get the job done. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental will keep your yard looking great with steel weed trimmers, hedge trimmers, lawn edgers, pole pruners, and leaf blowers. Whether you cut wood for a living or just on the weekends, Holman Ace Hardware has a steel chainsaw for you, along with accessories and chainsaw sharpening. Get the steel products you need for any project at your full-line steel dealer and service center. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental in Holman.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
You've heard of the chiropractic place in Onalaska dedicated to helping Cooley region residents. Now there's the neuropathy place. Same building, same dedicated staff. Do you or does somebody you know struggle with serious circulation issues, pain, numbness, maybe using unnecessary medication, maybe even facing amputation? Well, there's a better way. Google the chiropractic place in Onalaska. Check out one of their free neuropathy seminars on Mondays and Tuesdays. Google the chiropractic place on Alaska.
Do you own a business or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, We could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Hey, it's Trevor at North Country Steak Buffet. With fall here, you and your family are on the go. When it comes to eating, you can't please everyone. But here's the thing. At North Country Steak Buffet, you actually can. First off, no waiting. It's right to the buffet line. Hot steaks and burgers sizzling off the grill, along with chicken, pork chops, and more. Plus, North Country's fresh all-you-can-eat salad bar is the largest in La Crosse. Check out our menu at northcountrysteakbuffet.com. North Country Steak Buffet, the way a buffet should be. 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
The Mike Riggles team with RE/MAX First Choice Onalaska.
For many, the question is, can we put the house on the market now and successfully make a move this time of year? Many buyers and sellers have a perception that a move may have to wait until springtime. Based on my experience, the fall is actually a beautiful time to show real estate, with the leaves turning colors and the holiday decorations starting to go up. And right now, home values are strong. If you're questioning how this year has changed your home's value, contact us here at the Mike Riggles team, and we'd love to come by and answer any questions you might have.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Shine Water Sunshine in a Bottle. Our unique formula is physician developed and clinically tested to help you stay hydrated and deliver meaningful amounts of the nutrients that your body needs most. By eliminating sugar, infusing vitamins, adding electrolytes, and using unique flavor combinations, we've created a beverage that you can feel good about consuming no matter who or where you are. Shine Water is thirst quenching, bright and bold, and it delivers a vibrant flavor that's rich in electrolytes to help you power your day.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. (21-21) is our score. West Salem and Onalaska are tied at the half. Second half kickoff coming up. It'll be Onalaska kicking right to left to West Salem, who will open up with the ball here. Just scored on their final possession. And Luke Baginski, 16-yard scramble for a touchdown. He's been outstanding. 69 yards through the air, 87 on the ground for Luke. 155 yards total. That's almost all of the yards for the Panthers, who have 2:11 in half number one. Kickoff is lasered by Kason Irwin. It's taken by Arntz. And he will move it around the right side, outside the hashes, and then he's swung down that time. Jackson Hughes on the tackle. Arntz will get it up to about the 29-yard line. That's where the Panthers will start off half number two.
Sun goes down, and now we got the lights coming out a little bit more, Aaron. We'll see how maybe it affects the air game here for both these teams. It's really hard to catch the ball in these lights at night. I don't think people realize how difficult it is when you're looking up into the air and trying to high point it.
Baginski starts with trips left and Arntz to his left. It'll be a power run, speed option, and Baginski will keep it himself, moves forward, and a good decision as he's tackled up near the 39-yard line, right around that first down marker. They're going to give it to him. It's 10 yards for Baginski and a first down on the first play of the half for the Panthers.
Yeah, good call out, like you said, Aaron. Good decision not to pitch that football. If he did, it would have been a turnover, as Onalaska had that well protected over on the edge. And, man, Baginski really playing well tonight.
He's got a smoothness about his game.
He does. It's very confident. You can see he's just demanding respect right now, commanding it from everybody else that is watching him here tonight. I'm impressed.
Trips left again, empty backfield for Baginski, who has two receivers to his right as well. He'll drop back, look right. He'll go with the out route. Arntz too far out of his reach. Incomplete. The first incompletion tonight for Baginski.
Yeah, a good throw, too. Just a little ahead of Arntz, but good timing. I think Arntz kind of came out of that cut just maybe a tick too slow. And that's the thing, it's hard for running backs. If you're not used to catching passes, we don't have Marshall Falk running out there every play, But, man, I mean, it really is difficult to transition to that sometimes, playing that position.
51 seconds into our second half here. Again, tied at 21. West Salem and Onalaska in our game of the week. Last night we saw Holman fall to Chippewa Falls 17-14. This one is right on pace with how good of a game that was last night. Here's a quarterback power for Baginski, who will run around the outside. Got past his defender, crosses midfield, past the 45, lowers a shoulder up to the 41. Luke Baginski does it again on a 20-yard gain.
And Jackson Hughes making the tackle again for the Hilltoppers. But, man, another good run by Baginski. And Onalaska over pursuing a little bit, going after him on the edge there. And that's what happens when you do over pursue, you pay.
Well, he's got that speed to where he can almost run backwards around a defender. He's got the speed to do it. Take that big loop around the corner. It worked. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. The 41. Handoff. Arntz right up the middle. Jump cut slight to the left. Will get him an extra couple yards up to about the 36. Give him 4.
I referenced Marshall Falk a little bit ago. What do you think? Bijan Robinson, is he the reincarnation of Marshall Falk?
Man, we heard that about Saquon Barkley, didn't we?
We did. And it looked like it before the knee gave out. And now Saquon's looking like, not what he was, but decent. I tell you what, Bijan, though, he's a whole different animal. He really is.
I would have liked to draft him in my Dynasty League, tell you that.
No. Aaron.
I had the 2nd overall pick this
well,
year,
see, I have the 7th.
Yeah, good luck with that. 2nd
yeah,
and 5.
I'll be fine.
Baginski, fake handoff. It's going to be another quarterback run. Gets past the 35, breaks an arm tackle, gets up to the 30 before he's wrestled down. And a 6-yard gain for Baginski and a first down.
And again, just, this West Salem offensive line has done such a good job tonight. They're really winning the battle in the trenches. Onalaska's D-line right now is just getting manhandled. I don't remember the last time they were in the backfield on any plays right now, and that's a credit to the push and I guess the get-off, that West Salem has right now.
That offensive line for the Panthers: Sam Stenberg, Elliot Cruz, Jack Whitty, Miles Olson, Evan Huth from left to right. They've been great. Closing on 200 rush yards already. We've got 9.5 left in the third quarter. Empty backfield. It's going to be another throw. Baginski going to go deep down the right sideline into double coverage, and Henderson tripped up, couldn't quite get there. Coverage over the top.
Double coverage. Every time he goes deep, they already know what they're thinking when you got Tamarian Henderson out there, and that's really good scouting by the Hilltoppers.
James Siegel on the initial coverage. Coming over to help him out was Tyson Hughes.
So, Aaron, I'll tell you what I'm thinking with my Dynasty League off the air, because people can rewatch this. And I know a couple people that are in my league that are probably listening. So I already have a plan. And I don't think the 7th pick is bad.
Rasheed Rice.
Nope.
That's your guy.
He is. I do like him, but not that high.
2nd and 10. Baginski, speed option to the right. He's going to keep it himself, but there's nothing there. Even a pitch wouldn't have done much for him that time as the field shrunk quickly. It's a gain of 1.
Good pursuit, as we talked about Onalaska not getting much penetration that time. A really good job by their defense to respond on that quarterback play. And, man, I tell you, as impressive as West Salem's offensive line has been, just the bend and don't break mentality of the Onalaska defense has also been pretty impressive.
Got a Nate Byer sighting as he's shooting some pictures down there. And
nice.
In this weather, it's good for the shorts, but he's known to wear the shorts every day of the year.
I wish I had his head of hair, man. I worry about losing more every day.
3rd and 9. Baginski fakes the handoff, rolls right. He's got some pressure. He's got to roll back left, and he's tackled from behind using the ankles, and he was down as the ball came out. The sack that time. Didn't quite catch who it was. Looks like it was Bodie Calloway.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's Bodie Calloway. I think he came on the backside of the play. But a really good sack by Calloway. And the first time I think anybody has caught Baginski in hot pursuit tonight that I can remember.
It's a loss of 7, maybe 8. So Baginski going backwards. And it looks like the Panthers are going to have to punt here on 4th and 17 after a promising start to their opening possession. Low snap, bounces back to the punter. It's kicked away, backward end over end. It'll drop out right at the 20-yard line. The punt off the foot of Landon Mitchlig. And it's 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers at the 20.
Mitchlig having a tough night back there, Aaron. I don't think he intended that punt to do that either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Just a 17-yard punt. Hilltoppers starting at their own 20 here. Skifton will hand it off to Kuhn. Speeding around the outside, gets around the corner, couple of blocks, picks up a first down, and he's still moving outside near the 40-yard line where he's spun out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 38, an 18-yard gain for Brady Kuhn, and the Hilltoppers have positive rushing yards tonight.
And great blocking that time to really set that up. And I believe 77 on the end there is, let me see, I got to go on to my second page here. Nonetheless, really good kick out by him. Good blocking by the wide receivers that time again for the Hilltoppers. That's Aiden Knopp out there at that right tackle, and he did a really good job setting that play up.
So 1st and 10 for Onalaska here. We're coming up on 7 minutes to go here in our third quarter, tied at 21. Skifton, slight jump for the snap, hands off right up the middle for Kuhn, and again, a lot of running room right up to midfield. 12-yard gain for Kuhn.
I have to imagine that there was a talk with the offensive line at halftime. Don't you think, Aaron?
Well, they just picked up 30 yards on 2 carries. They had negative 14 in the first half.
Yeah, they look like they're coming out here with something to prove. Was that a bat? That's like one of the biggest ones I've ever seen in my life.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, it flew right under the lights. Sorry, I got distracted there for a minute. That thing was huge.
1st and 10 at midfield. Give it right back to Kuhn this time. He's taken down right away, maybe a yard or two. I believe it was Stenberg with a tackle.
That bat's got to be feasting on mosquitoes the size of my thumb. That thing was huge flying through here.
And not good for the Hilltoppers. Brady Kuhn is still down.
No, let's
Something
hope it's
maybe
nothing
a lower
serious
leg
there.
potentially. He has not stood up yet. We'll take a quick break. So we'll be right back as they tend to Brady Kuhn. 2nd and 9 coming up right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Hail is hard on roofing shingles. When it hits, it dents, tears, and elevates the risk of roof leaks on the home. At Contractor Supply of West Salem, they carry Malarkey roofing products made with Next rubberized asphalt that deflects impacts to help prevent damage from hail and storm debris. Designed in the architectural style, Malarkey offers multiple attractive shingle lines equipped with Class 3 or 4 hail impact ratings, the highest in the category. Learn more at malarkeyroofing.com or stop in and talk to your local team at Contractor Supply on Highway B in West Salem.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman. Everybody seems to love our signature chicken sandwiches, fresh burgers, and of course our grilled cheese melts. But the number one question I get, how the heck did you come up with the name Food Dudes? My vision was to team up with my son Caden and make the best comfort food imaginable. As far as the name, we decided on Two Food Dudes. That got shortened to Food Dudes, and here we are. As for the food, you'll have to see for yourself, but I think you'll love it.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. Snap quickly out of the break. It's a screenplay out to Mitchell, who goes backwards, then forwards, maybe just a yard as the Panthers defense rallies. Quick update on Brady Kuhn. It looked like they were working on that left leg, somewhere in the lower half of that leg, and he was helped off the field, didn't really put weight on it.
That's a scary thing right there.
Don't want to assume, though, on anything like that.
True. Let's hope that it's maybe a sprain. That could be.
Just 1 yard from Skifton to Mitchell on the outside. Makes it 3rd and 8. Skifton drops back.
Good protection.
Looking left and nothing there. Looked for Mitchell as it was a low throw. Great coverage by the linebacker that time, Adam Shams.
Yeah, Shams doing a good job in his area of responsibility, like you said, Aaron, but maybe a misread on the throw by Skifton because he had good time there, really good protection. It's almost like you kind of rushed it a little bit.
Kason Irwin is back to punt it away. Good snap. Kick is nearly blocked. It's a low line drive that's just going to be let to roll by Everson, the returner. And a punt sends it back to the Panthers here. Still tied at 21 with 5:36 to go.
So a possession each and nothing on the board.
Couple punts.
Interesting.
Ended up being a pretty good punt for Irwin as it got down to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, you kind of you hope for Brady that it's
18,
something.
I should say. Sorry.
I hope for Brady that it's something he can get back on the field on this season. You know, he's worked so hard to get to where he's at. You hate to see that happen if something is serious, but we will hope for the best for him.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Handoff Arntz will try cutting it back
nice
left.
Nice play.
And a tackle right near the line of scrimmage. See if we can get a number on that one. Looks like number 24. Squire? John Squire on the tackle?
Yep.
I believe is who it was. 2-yard gain. Number 99. Big number 99. You can say that about anyone who wears number 99, right? Big number 99.
Best 99 I've ever seen is playing right now. Aaron Donald. Guy is amazing.
Probably.
Best hands I've ever seen for a defensive lineman.
Quarterback power for Baginski, and there's nothing there. The Hilltoppers blew it up that time. It was Aiden Sitzma in the backfield.
Yeah, Sitzma doing a great job on the blitz. Good timing on that.
Give credit as well to Noah Mack.
Yep. I have to say, Onalaska's defense has come out strong here in the second half so far.
It's a loss of 1, so it's 3rd and 9. Both defenses look like they've come to play here in the second half.
Absolutely.
They said, hey, we only gave up 27 total points last year in week 1. 21 each in the first half. That's where we still are at. Come up on 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Bobbled snap, and then we're going to need a false start first, though. It is. Couple of flinches on the West Salem offense. That'll back them up even further. It's 3rd and 14 now.
You know, really not a lot of penalties here tonight.
I've got them for, that's the 4th of the game.
That's not bad. I mean, overall, pretty clean game for the first game of the season for these two.
All of them are pre-snap. Hilltoppers had the one when they're at their own 5. A couple of illegal formations for the Panthers. Have taken back a couple of touchdowns, then scored right after, though.
Yeah, West Salem's really gotten bit by the penalty bug if you look at what they lost point-wise on the board. We'll look back at those penalties as maybe something to look back on the outcome of this possibly later on. Who knows?
Trips left for the Panthers on 3rd and 14. Baginski's got Arntz to his right in the backfield. And a flag. It's all the way from the back judge, delay of game.
Yeah, Scotty, you had to say something, didn't you?
Yeah, 3rd and 19 now for the Panthers.
Wow.
And you might be in territory now of, hey, let's just get some yards and back away from our own end zone here.
Right.
Sitting at the 9-yard line is the ball. Baginski, same formation. Will drop back to throw. He's looking left the entire way. Fires on the sideline. Right at the sticks. Henderson still working. Dove forward, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds first. Be a couple yards shy of the first down, I believe. They're going to mark it at the 27, so an 18-yard gain for Henderson.
Yeah, great catch coming off of that kind of in and out dip route there on the sideline. Just couldn't get the extra yardage.
4th and 1, and the Panthers are going to punt.
I was going to say, I wouldn't risk it down here.
I was going to say, I would risk it down here. 4th and 1.
Not when it's tied 21-21, man. Come on.
My thing would be if you can't pick up a first down with either Arntz or Baginski 1 yard, shouldn't win the game anyway.
Good thought. Good thought. But then you look at it this way. You don't get it, you give Onalaska primetime field position with some really tall and athletic wide receivers.
The punt is barely away. The Hilltoppers went for it. It ends up working out. The punt was a really good one down to the 21. Landon Mitchlig's made up for his first 2 punts. His first 2 went 2 for 27. That one goes from the 27 to the 21.
Yeah, that was a great kick. You know, you thought Anna would probably get field position within, their own 40, maybe 35, but now really kind of backed up a little bit further than I thought they would be. Let's see how they come out here on this drive. I think Cornett's in the backfield now for Kuhn from what I can see.
My math serves me right. It's a 50-plus yard punt.
It's a pretty good punt in high school football.
52, I believe. And 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers. The handoff, Cam Cornett is in after Kuhn went out on the last series, and Cornett gets 5 yards right off the bat.
Yeah, next man up. And, Cornett showed some ability playing in the tailback spot last year, Aaron. I know that I believe he did have a rushing touchdown in one of the games that we covered last year.
He had a couple.
Yeah, he can.
One really long one.
He can go.
I think as Gus Johnson once said, he's got break out of jail speed or run from the cop speed or something like that. Is that what he
yep,
is that what he said?
That's exactly what he
said.
said.
Run from the cop speed. Gus Johnson.
Oren Satt never had run from the cop speed.
2nd and 5. Cornett gets it again, and he's tackled in the backfield. Give that tackle to Marty Ressler.
Marty Raisler. I know the Raislers. Scott Raisler and his wife, that's their son. They have 2 kids on the team. I know Scotty for years. Used to work with him. He's a great guy.
-1 on the carry for Cornett, so it's 3rd and 6 for the Hilltoppers. 2 minutes to go in our third quarter. Still tied at 21. Onalaska West Salem, our game of the week. Throw, Skifton over to the left side. Anderson catches, and he will get enough for the first down. Give him 7 on the catch.
And I think with the lack of running attack, you're going to see a lot of this right now from Onalaska. This is how they will run the ball. Precision passing, 10 yards, dip and dunk, maybe a screen pass here and there, set up something for lulling the defense asleep and throwing it over the top. I could see that coming. Yep, there's that bat again. That thing's huge. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, I see it now.
It's a big bat.
I don't know if it is.
That's a big bat.
Here's an end around to Brody Mickshaw, and that one is
good read.
Sniffed out right away by the front 4 for the Panthers. They were all in on it. Yeah. Trevor Arntz, Landon Mitchlig in there, Sam Stenberg, Marty Raisler.
Yeah, you said Mitchlig and Arntz, and those 2 right away were right by that play.
-2 on the carry for Mickshaw. Fake screen by Skifted. He's going to go deep down the left sideline. Had Anderson, but he overshot him out of bounds. He had a step, Anderson did, on his defender that time in Brendan Gelfie. Over incomplete.
Yeah, Adam just a little bit off tonight. You notice that, Aaron? Just a touch. You know, a couple throws tonight, just slightly overthrown. That one a little bit too much amp on it. Got to think that
got to at least give Anderson a chance if you're going to go on a deep ball, right?
The thing is, though, Anderson, he's such a great athlete. You know, put it up where he can get it. You know.
Exactly 1 minute to go here in our third quarter. 3rd and 12 for Onalaska at their own 30-yard line. In motion from right to left, and Skifton's going to roll out that way. He's going to turn the shoulders, throw, and he overthrew his receiver again in Gilhausen. And as you mentioned, Skifton just a little bit off tonight, and the Hilltoppers are going to have to punt.
Yeah, it's just a timing thing, and maybe it's just the lack of reps that he hasn't had. You know what I mean? We don't know, because, you know, really Yash has been telling us he hasn't been practicing. You know, they've been kind of keeping him, you know, sidelined to get better, and sometimes that'll affect you on game night. You know, you got to think he'll clean it up because he's so good, but a couple of these throws are not like him.
So the Hilltoppers will punt it away. Good protection, punt. Wobbler up to about the 40. It's returned by Everson.
Look out.
Still moving, still moving. He's breaking a tackle outside the numbers on the right side. He'll hesitate, and he's tackled shy of the 40, but great field position for the West Salem Panthers here to start their possession with 40 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, both these teams trading possessions throughout this quarter. Nobody really budging too much.
Panthers have a first down 10.
You got to think West Salem is licking their chops to get back out there and take advantage of the situation the way that they've been really been able to have Baginski kind of really lead their offense.
Outstanding matchup we have here on our game of the week, our second game of the week this week, our doubleheader to open up the season. Last night, Chippewa Falls edged Holman 17-14. Holman ended the game at the 39-yard line, trying to drive to get in at least field goal range. This one's tied this one. We've got two pretty good games in our first two. As this screen out to Pontius on the left side gets him about 3. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, great job again defensively by the Hilltoppers. John Squire right off that left edge, read that immediately and made a good tackle on Pontius.
Is that big number 99?
Big number 99. There's been a lot of big 99s.
Doesn't matter how big or small you are. You can always say big number 99. As the Panthers are just going to let the clock run out here.
It's a big number.
And that's it, 0-0s. We're headed to the fourth, and we are tied at 21. No scoring in that third quarter. Some teams got to score here soon if they want to win on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and you can watch on our ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
If you're in the market for a new tractor, here's great news from Case IH and St. Joseph Equipment. For a limited time, take advantage of savings on new Case IH specialty, utility, and all-purpose tractors with no money down, no interest for 60 months. With easy operation, Case IH tractors deliver the flexibility and durability your operation demands. Hurry in. Offer ends September 30th, 2023. Stop by St. Joseph Equipment in Norwalk, Richland Center, or St. Joseph's Ridge today and set yourself up for greater productivity in 2023 with a great deal on a Case IH tractor that works as hard as you do.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Three-in-one Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop in at 3-in-1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. Second down and 7 for the Panthers. Baginski will lob one down the seam. There's Everson. He's caught it on the run, and he's in for the touchdown. There's the score we've been waiting for in half number 2. It's a 39-yard bomb from Baginski to Everson.
Yeah, Everson kind of running a delayed post route and got the safety beat over the top. Great throw by Baginski. Perfect timing on that throw. Man, that is something that the Panthers really needed to get this offense going again.
What a throw by Baginski.
Beautiful.
Right on the mark. Allowed Cole Everson to keep on running. The extra point is good. 28-21 with 11:51 to go in our ball game. Onalaska's got to answer right after this on ESPN La Crosse.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a 4-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
Car accidents happen. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem knows that you want it fixed fast and you want it fixed right. They deal with insurance, get your car back on time. Adrenaline Auto Body, located at 481 West Avenue North, West Salem. Big kick from Baginski, and it will be grabbed out of bounds by returner Tyson Hughes. So got all the way down to about the 3-yard line, and Hughes, that ball almost stayed in, so he quick went out of bounds to pick up the ball. It'll be a kickoff out of bounds and send the ball right back up the field for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, it's a big possession here for Onalaska. They really need to answer after that West Salem score. I got to think they're going to use some short passing game technique here to probably move the football, as the running game really hasn't been their strong suit here tonight. We'll see what the offensive staff has cooked up here for the Hilltoppers.
So the Hilltoppers will start at the 35-yard line. Down by 7, 28-21, coming off the 39-yard throw from Baginski to Cole Everson. Cam Cornett still in at running back. Skifton, high snap, brings it down, screen right in the middle. It's Cornett. It's set up really well. Cornett's got the speed, across midfield, 45. It's fumbled from behind, ball's loose, and the Panthers have it. That ball popped out 10 yards before it landed, and the Panthers get a huge turnover after a huge gain.
Man, trying to do that jump cut in the air, he got hit in the right spot, and that ball just was levitating in the air, like you said, Aaron, falls to the ground. Panthers get a huge break there. And an opportunity to go up by 2 scores late in this, or actually early in this quarter, but late in this ball game.
Cornett just got hit really hard from behind.
Right on the ball too, right on the elbow.
Now the defense right back on the field for the Hilltoppers with 11:41 to go. Panthers with the ball in the lead by 7. Sending Pontius in motion from left to right. Handoff for Arms. He'll go right behind Pontius. Breaks a tackle by the feet. Breaks another couple tackles. And he'll fight forward up to about the 37 or 38-yard line. Good carry by Arntz for 8.
Arntz on the carry. Tackle by Sitzma.
Yeah, good hole for Arns to run through, and you got to think you're going to see a lot of that now with them up by a touchdown. You want to grind that clock down. Onalaska has the ability, as we know, to go down the field quickly. Got to think they're going to eat this clock up as much as they can here.
I was just going to say, they're really in no hurry. Don't have to be, even if there's just 11 minutes left. It's a good amount of time. Baginski hands it off. Arntz again, trying to fight for that yardage in the middle. He might have just got to the 40. One has him just shy. The other official has him right at the marker. And they're going to give it to him. They're going to give him exactly 2 in the first.
Yeah, the placement was pretty close either way, so I would say that that was the correct call.
Well, the one who marked him a tick shy is on our near side, the far side from where the ball is right now. So that's the difference there. Obviously not as good of a view for him. So 1st and 10 at the 40 for the Panthers. It's going to be a screen play. Everson catches way in the backfield, gets a nice block from Henderson, stays on his feet. Everson still moving right at midfield. And they might give him the first again. Right at the 10-yard mark.
Yeah, and I think Everson's hurt. Yeah, he's coming off here.
They're going to give him 11 on the play. First down.
Yeah, good execution. You called it. Good block by Henderson out there. A better run after the catch that time, though, by Everson.
First and 10 at the 49. Onalaska territory here. 10 minutes to go. Trips right for Baginski. Arntz to his left. It'll be a handoff to Arntz going right. Has to make a juke move back left, and he does for a couple of yards. There's good pursuit by Noah Mack, forcing them back in. They'll give him 1. Jackson Hughes the tackle.
1, 2nd down 9.
Obviously a huge possession here caused by that fumble. The 3rd turnover of the night for the Hilltoppers. That's going to be the difference if they can't make a comeback here. You look at the turnover differential +2 for the Panthers. We have trips left here. Solo receiver right, Arns to the left of Baginski. Takes a snap. It'll be a speed option left. He's going to keep it himself. Tucks it away, breaks a couple of tackles, and gets turned to the ground. Ball loose. Who picked it up? I think the Hilltoppers did. Xavier Lawrence says they did. And I'm going to say no signal yet, which means I might give it to the Panthers. Yep, Panthers. So they're going to give the recovery probably back to Baginski, I would assume, after he gained 2 yards. 3rd and 7. That was almost a chance.
Yep, that was pretty close.
The turn the Hilltoppers needed. And now we have a stoppage.
A conference.
I don't think there's any chance they overturn the call this late after they already marked it. The teams have huddled. So probably just a talk about the clock or something. And they wind it back up. 8.5 to go. Panthers lead by 7 with the ball. 3rd and 7. Huge play. If I had to assume, based on the way the game's going, you're putting it in Baginski's hands.
Yes.
Whether it's a run or a throw.
Let him win you the game. He's been doing well all night long. Don't see any reason why to change it now. Timeout.
And timeout. Justin Yane wants to talk it over. We'll let him do it. Quick break. We'll be right back. 3rd and 7 coming up on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
At Union State Bank, we're your trusted locally owned community bank with 120 years of experience.
Our dedicated directors, officers, and staff take pride in serving you, your family, and your business. When you bank with us, you become a part of our family. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can help you achieve your financial goals. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, happy to sponsor the video of this sports broadcast. Union State Bank, 120 years of financial strength. 3rd and 7, out of the timeout, trips left, 2 receivers right. It's an empty backfield for Baginski. He'll drop back to throw, looking right. He's going to go deep down the middle, and Henderson is interfered with. No call, though. James Siegel letting everyone know it's incomplete.
I think the ball was a little overthrown.
Couple of jersey tugs. It wasn't anything egregious.
Not really.
Couple of jersey tugs.
I think they were pretty much step for step. I mean, but that ball was, I would say, I don't know. Henderson's a good athlete, but that ball was a little excitable, let's just say. Punt.
Another punt. Landon Mitchell got a great punt this last time, 52 yards.
Watch the fake here.
High snap. He had to jump to get it, and he barely got anything on it. The pressure was all over, and he got a great bounce down to the 25, 26-yard line. That could have been much worse than what it was.
Good job by the Onalaska special teams, though, to call that out to get away from the football. I don't know if you saw that, but a couple players, good communication, because those weird hangers sometimes can be a problem, especially in these lights at this time of evening.
We'll give them 19 yards on the punt down to the 26. Could have been more like 9 yards.
That is a big bat. I'm telling you, man, that thing's eating moths like it's candy. Huge.
There's a couple up there.
Yeah.
1st and 10, trips left for the Hilltoppers. Skifton gets the snap. He'll throw out right on the out route, and it's caught, and he's pushed out of bounds. Isaac Skemp, finally, call his name tonight.
You ever seen The Great Outdoors? John Candy and Dan Aykroyd when they're in the cabin and the bat gets in there?
I have not.
I'm picturing that scene in my mind right now where they're trying to chase it with a tennis racket throughout the cabin, and things get broken, people get, it's a comedy, so things happen. Violent things happen to those two actors. It is an 80s classic if you ever get bored, Aaron.
Never bored. Skifton drops back to pass. He'll scramble right, looking for some time, still looking, sets his feet, throws it downfield. He's got Anderson. Diving catch, Evan Anderson inside the 25. And maybe got the wind knocked out of him.
That's the Evan Anderson and that we like right there. How about that throw from Skifton, though?
Beautiful. You got a couple players down. Anderson is running, but I think he got the wind knocked out of him. He landed on the ball right on his chest.
Or a cramp.
And we got a Panther down as well with a cramp. I think that's Brendan Gelfie.
Yep.
He went down after the play, and he'll just skip off quickly. He's right next to his sideline.
Definitely a cramp there. Yeah, Anderson, like you said, he looked like he just got the wind knocked out, but he got up right away. He's a tough kid. We've seen him take some shots on the basketball court. Still shocked he's not a D1 offer basketball player, Aaron. Boggles my mind.
If it's meant to be, it'll come eventually.
That's true. He's working hard at it.
42-yard catch for Anderson, and quickly the Hilltoppers are knocking on the door, I should say, as Cornett is pushing the legs. He gets forward for a good chunk, maybe give him 5 or 6.
Yeah, Cornett showed that toughness last year when he got to play. They need some of that right now. Man, what a turn of events in this quarter. It's just been back and forth, big plays, turnovers.
Give him 5, 2nd and 5, under 7 to go. It's been a great, entertaining game.
It's been great. Fantastic game. Better than some that some of our friends are watching tonight. In stadiums. I won't name names.
We'll find out from John on the Festival Foods post-game show after us.
I knew you were going to do that. That's what makes, this chemistry, man, it's getting better every year. Like it.
Timeout on Alaska. They want to talk it over here on 2nd and 5. They're knocking on the door in the red zone. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube page.
Hail is hard on roofing shingles. When it hits, it dents, tears, and elevates the risk of roof leaks on the home. At Contractor Supply of West Salem, they carry Malarkey roofing products made with Next rubberized asphalt that deflects impacts to help prevent damage from hail and storm debris. Designed in the architectural style, Malarkey offers multiple attractive shingle lines equipped with Class 3 or 4 hail impact ratings, the highest in the category. Learn more at malarkeyroofing.com or stop in and talk to your local team at Contractor Supply on Highway B in West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. 2nd and 5 for the Hilltoppers at the 17-yard line, trailing by 7. Mitchell in motion slightly. Skifton will throw it to him right down the middle, and it is caught! Oh! Perfect throw from Skifton. The safety came over and right past his outstretched hands. I think it might have been Lassen, but it's a touchdown for Mitchell. 17 yards, and the Hilltoppers are down by 1.
The beauty of that throw is where he placed it. High enough where the safety couldn't grab it, and perfect enough where Mitchell could make a decision on the football. And also, Brody got his knees down. Did you see that, Aaron? He came down with it, put his knees down immediately. That's how you catch a football in the end zone, folks.
Here's Megan's extra point. It's a line drive. It sneaks over the crossbar. And what do you know? We're tied at 28 with 6.5 to go. From West Salem, our game of the week, living up to the billing on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a 4-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Back here at West Salem High School, we're tied at 28 as the Hilltoppers kick it away. Arntz will catch at about the 15, looking for some room, just pushing ahead. And he'll lunge up to the 30-yard line. That's where West Salem will start their possession, trying to take the lead here with 6:24 to go in our ball game.
You know, it's late in the game, and I noticed something. I seen a young man by the name of Braden Snow. He's the son of my good friend Brock, who I've known for years, and his wife Christy. It's really cool to see some of these kids that I know their parents, and it also makes me feel really old at the same time.
Hey, what if I told you?
I am old?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot,
You
buddy.
said it, not me.
Hey, we're shutting this off now.
You said it, not me.
This is a detriment to my character.
I implied it. You assumed what I was implying. First and 10 for the Panthers.
You have more hair than I do, so that's fine.
Baginski will hand off to Arntz, looking left side, cuts back middle, and will pick up 5. 2nd and 5. Hey, all I'm saying is that if it wasn't true, you wouldn't have assumed what I was going to say.
Well, here's the thing.
If I was going to say that.
You don't have foot inserts in your shoes. I do.
I don't, yeah.
So that tells you right there, I'm balding. I've got inserts in my shoes. I'm trying to lose weight because I don't eat well because I like my treats. So that tells you where I am in life. So what I'm telling you is don't be me, Aaron. Be you. Just be yourself.
2nd and 5. Trips left on the short side of the field for the Panthers. Arns will move to the left side of Baginski, and he'll get the handoff. Moving right, just a couple of yards. 3rd and 3, huge play coming up at field.
This Onalaska defense has really risen up in the second half. I really felt West Salem was controlling the line of scrimmage. Now Onalaska really turned it on in this second half. Really impressed with how they've been to kind of flip the switch and take control of the trenches.
3rd and 3. Ball sitting at the 37, coming up on 5 minutes to go. We've had 2 pretty good games of the week on our opening week coverage. 3-point game last night. We're tied here. Pontius in motion left to right. Baginski will power right. Arnst, his lead blocker, picked up the first down. Jump cut. He gets up to about the 45, maybe the 46. And it's a first down for West Salem.
Great run by Arnst, and really doing a good job following his blockers on that play.
It's 8 yards for Baginski that time. And a new set of downs. Yeah, I'm sure if the Panthers had their way, they would score with very little time left.
Yeah.
It's 4-minute offense going right now. Baginski hands off to Arntz, right up the middle, 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it's really been Arntz and Baginski tonight for West Salem. You know, a couple nice throws, but man, Baginski has really been the leader for this Panthers team tonight.
They split the carries, 20 carries for each of them so far tonight.
Yeah, and Aaron Jones can't get more than 21 touches a game. That concerns me. You think, think he gets more this year?
No.
No, Dylan's going to probably take quite a bit away would be my guess.
Jordan Love, runner of the football. Under 4 to go. Trips right for the Panthers. Baginski looking left. He'll go right with the power, and he's dragged down, trying to stay out of a tackle, and he can't. The Hilltoppers all over it. John Squire, big number 99.
Man, Squire's had a game tonight, and he's really shown up. And, you know, you bring up that big number 99. John Madden used to say that all the time, and he's living up to that number. Man, that was a great play on the edge to really start that, you know, team camaraderie to bring down Baginski in the backfield because it looked like he was going to get out of there for a minute. Hey, Aaron, do you think those buses go the right way that are out there?
I hope so.
Yeah. I hope so, too.
3rd and 9. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Baginski takes a snap, drop back to throw. He's looking right. Now he's looking to run. He cuts back inside, breaks a couple tackles, now moves back left. He's got some room. He'll pick up the first down, crosses the 45, takes a big hit, lunges forward, and he's got it. Big play by Luke Baginski.
How about the vision to be aware to cut that back, Aaron? He basically cut back the whole right to left side of the field to make that play happen.
10 yards for Baginski on the carry. Took a big hit at the end, too.
Yeah, he did.
But it's a first down. Huge first down because we're under 3 minutes now. And in enemy territory go the Panthers. Trips right. Gelfie alone on the left. Arntz on the left hip of Luke. Here's Baginski. Quick screen out right. Everson catches. Good block from Pontius, but not developing quickly enough. It's nothing, maybe a half yard.
Great job by Noah Mack out in the flat on that play. Really just stuck with it and had a good tackle on Pontius.
They will make it 0, 2nd and 10.
I'm waiting for them to run that play and then have a pass come out of that play.
Yeah.
I can see that in the scheme some way, somehow. They just got to set it up the right way.
Whether it's this week or future weeks.
You got it. I know who I'd throw it to, too.
Possibly number 8?
Yeah, probably.
Trips left again for the Panthers. Number 8, Henderson, is alone on the right. It's going to be a speed option left. They're going to pitch it to Arntz this time. He's got good blockers. Arntz making a couple moves inside the 40 up to the 39. And it's another 3rd down, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, good closing speed by the Onalaska defense because it looked like that option toss-out was set up very well, but the speed of Onalaska's defense was able to close that gap very quickly.
They're going to give him just 4, maybe 4.5. So 3rd and a short 6, long 5.
You think these two teams like playing each other?
Yeah,
I got a feeling they do.
We like watching them, too.
Darn right.
Full house here in West Salem as we're coming up on 1 minute to go.
Just need a telestrator now. Ben.
Baginski will roll out right, looking to throw. Now he'll roll back left, and again he's got room. The vision. Baginski takes a big hit. Outstanding tackle by Xavier Lawrence, and Baginski might be hurt.
He's going to be short, too, just a couple.
Baginski gets helped up. He's bent over. I think he's going to try to stay in. It's 4th down and 3 or 4. It was an outstanding tackle by Xavier Lawrence. Form tackle.
Yep. He got lower than Luke did that time.
And a timeout, West Salem.
It was a good timeout.
Try to talk over this 4th down here. Do they want to punt? Do they want to go for it? Just about 1 minute to go, just under, here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and on our ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Hey, it's Trevor at North Country Steak Buffet. With fall here, you and your family are on the go. When it comes to eating, you can't please everyone. But here's the thing. At North Country Steak Buffet, you actually can. First off, no waiting. It's right to the buffet line. Hot steaks and burgers sizzling off the grill, along with chicken, pork chops, and more. Plus, North Country's fresh all-you-can-eat salad bar is the largest in La Crosse. Check out our menu at northcountrysteakbuffet.com. North Country Steak Buffet, the way a buffet should be. 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Contractor Supply of West Salem carries Malarkey roofing products, shingles that have a fighting chance against hail. Learn more at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence, Highway B, West Salem. Here we go, 4th and 2. The Panthers are going to go for it. Ball sitting at the Onalaska 36.
Landon Mitchell is in at quarterback right now for the Panthers.
So backup quarterback Mitchell is in. They need 2 yards. Movement early, false start. And that might change the decision for Justin Yane.
Yeah, that's again another costly penalty in a key situation. That's 3 of them tonight, Aaron, and we'll see if they decide to punt now, or if Baginski's healthy, can come back into the game. Maybe you switch him out.
I think Justin Yane just asked the official if he could, and the official shook his head. No, that doesn't count as a play. So Yane, that was the first thing he thought of. I believe that's what he did. He pointed at Baginski, asked if he could go in. The official shook his head. So it's going to be Mitchlig, and it looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 7. 50 seconds left. Now ball at the 41. Just shy of it.
Wow, this is an interesting call here.
Yeah, I think the false start makes it punting territory,
yeah.
but not for the Panthers. They're going to try to go for it here. Split wide receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Mitchell takes a snap, looking to throw. Looking deep right sideline, looking for Henderson. Jump ball, nearly caught by Henderson, but it's incomplete. And the Hilltoppers will take over at their own 41-yard line.
Great coverage out there by Xavier Lawrence. Had some help over the top, but man, that was good coverage. That was a tough catch for Henderson. Ball kind of hung up there a little bit.
Now the Hilltoppers, 43 seconds left and 59 yards away from the end zone, or maybe a little less if they're thinking about a field goal. We were talking earlier in the game.
I don't know if they're going to.
Neither of us have seen Mallory Megan kick it.
I think it's touchdown or bust here.
A field goal yet. Don't know what her range is if they have one. 2 receivers left, 2 right for Adam Skifton. Gilhousen in motion quickly. It's going to be a flag. Skifton goes deep down the left sideline. Evan Anderson's there. It's through his hands and complete. However, it didn't matter. Gilhousen was offsides. He started too early.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You run those those time drags coming off the backside. Kind of like they do in arena football. You got to time it just right. It's really hard to do.
So it's 1st and 15 now at the 36. I don't think it changes philosophy any bit.
No, absolutely not.
You still have big 17, Evan Anderson out there. Brody Mitchell has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's been fantastic.
Got a touchdown catch. He's got a 89-yard kickoff return. Here's Skifton dropping back to pass. Blitz gets in there. He's rolling out right. Chase from behind, and he breaks a tackle and then takes a huge hit out of bounds. He stayed on his feet. The Panther defender went to the ground. I believe that was Evan Huth.
Yeah. Put a good lick on Skifton that time, but, man, Adam's showing some toughness there. That's got to fire his guys up a little bit there. You're seeing your quarterback take a shot like that and just stand there and look at you. Stonewall.
Gain of 3. Play took 14 seconds. Could have been much worse. 2nd and 12. We're tied at 28. Panthers and Hilltoppers. Skifton, screen left. Carter Gilhousen's got some room, good blocking, and he's hit hard from the side.
Wow.
Another hard hit. Miles Olson that time with the tackle.
Yeah, Olson coming in, laying down the lumber on that play.
Clock's running. Nothing from Coach Yashinsky now. He calls timeout with 14 seconds to go. We'll take it with him. Quick break. We'll be back. Don't miss the end of this one. Live from West Salem on ESPN La Crosse.
Holman Ace Hardware and Rental is your full-line steel dealer and steel service center. From wood cutting to weed and brush trimming, they have steel products and accessories to get the job done. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental will keep your yard looking great with steel weed trimmers, hedge trimmers, lawn edgers, pole pruners, and leaf blowers. Whether you cut wood for a living or just on the weekends, Holman Ace Hardware has a steel chainsaw for you, along with accessories and chainsaw sharpening. Get the steel products you need for any project at your full-line steel dealer and service center. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental in Holman.
Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. Outstanding ball game we have, all tied at 28, 14 seconds left. Hilltoppers have the ball at their own 47. It's 3rd and 4. A long 4. Skifton has trips right. He'll drop back the pass. Looking left on that solo receiver, Anderson at the sideline. Catches, tiptoes at the 40-yard line. First down, Hilltoppers.
Good execution there. Adam was looking deep. He saw he didn't have anything, and he went back to the guy that was kind of the safety blanket in Evan Anderson on that call. How about the body control on that catch? That was very, very well done.
So 13 yards up to the 40 with 9 seconds left, 8 seconds left. Maybe get one more play. Trips right again for the Hilltoppers. Panthers trying to get this one to overtime. Skifton looking again that way. It's Anderson way over. Shot him, intercepted! There goes Lassen down the right sideline. He stepped out of bounds, though. And it's an interception for the Panthers as time expires.
I was going to say, is that the end of the first half then?
And I think we're going to overtime, unless there was a clock malfunction. I think there might have been 1 or 2 seconds if they say where he stepped out, but I think we're going to overtime. And we are. Overtime it is, 28-28, Panthers and Hilltoppers. Of course we're going to overtime. It's all tie. This game has been neck and neck the entire way. We'll take a quick break. We'll have overtime coming up right after this.
You've heard of the chiropractic place in Onalaska dedicated to helping Cooley region residents. Now there's the neuropathy place. Same building, same dedicated staff. Do you or does somebody you know struggle with serious circulation issues, pain, numbness, maybe using unnecessary medication, maybe even facing amputation? Well, there's a better way. Google the chiropractic place in Onalaska. Check out one of their free neuropathy seminars on Mondays and Tuesdays. Google the chiropractic place on Alaska.
Do you own a business or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, located Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. And with DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union, giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. You know where this game belongs? Overtime. That's where we are. 28-28 is our score. As they're going the coin toss in overtime, I believe Onalaska just won it. They're deciding which way they want to defend, which way they want to go. The Panthers will have the ball to start, it looks like, just by arm motions and asking Coach Yane where they want to go. Just trying to figure out what's going on here. Yep, the Hilltoppers won the toss, and they deferred. So or decided to play defense, I should say. And the Panthers will get the ball first, and they'll be moving right to left here. So 1st and 10 at the 25 is the situation the teams will have. It's kind of a sudden death. Both teams get a chance.
See the respect from Skifton and Baginski down there at the end?
Yeah. 2 quarterbacks balling out tonight.
Yeah.
Kind of the coming out party for Baginski, that's for sure.
I didn't see this coming. I really didn't, and he looks phenomenal. He really does.
Now, I have a question. Stats-wise, he's counted in the stats overall? We got a no, I think. I think we're going with no.
Yep.
Just playing it out. You know, I'll keep stats either way. Why not, right?
Well, if it's a touchdown, you got to know the distance, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. First play, here's Baginski moving around on the left side. He'll pick up 6 on the play.
Yeah, Noah Chenault coming up, making a good tackle. Man, these two have had some great games throughout the years. It's just another chapter in this rivalry.
So 2nd and they're just going to give them 5 at that play. So 2nd and 5 at the 20. 3 receivers right for Baginski. He'll hand it off. Arntz up the middle, lunging forward up to about the 15. That's right where he needs to get to. They're going to give it to him. First down for Trevor Arntz.
Arntz on the carry. Boston with the tackle. Good for a first down at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 for the West Salem Panthers here. Sudden death in this overtime. Speed option right for the Panthers. Baginski's going to pitch out to Arntz. Might have been a bad decision, maybe a little too late.
He should have kept that one. I don't think he should have tossed it. He had a good seal block on the outside. Evan Huth did a really good job on that right edge.
So it's nothing for Arntz on the carry. His 24th carry of the night. Baginski's got 26. Sorry, I'm counting wrong. Baginski's got 24, 23 for Arntz.
And again, Aaron Jones will never see that many touches in a football game.
2nd and 10. Start getting to, when do you kick a field goal in overtime? When do you have to go for it?
Right.
It's much harder as the first team. And the Panthers are that with trips left. Baginski with Arntz on his left. It's going to be a quarterback power left. Arntz his lead blocker. Baginski scooting through a couple of tackles, and I don't know how he picked up anywhere close to 10 yards.
Yeah, I thought for sure Onalaska had him in the backfield. Sam Bossman had him look like dead to rights on that side.
They're going to give him 9. So it's 3rd and inches. It's just past the 6-yard line, just shy of the 5. This is definitely 4-down territory. You're not messing around on inches. You're going for it if you don't pick it up here. And it looks like they're going to go under center. Yep, they will. Just the 3rd time tonight they've done so. Ginski going to turn, hand off to Arntz, and it's really just like a fullback dive. And he picks it up. 1 yard for Arntz and a 1st down.
Conservative play call, high percentage. Keep the ball rolling. Onalaska now got to really toughen her up here in the trenches. West Salem knocking on that proverbial door here. 4 yards to go.
1st and goal from the 4. Pressure-packed situation here. Overtime, 28-28, Panthers and Hilltoppers. This is the first possession, so the Hilltoppers can answer if West Salem gets in. Quarterback power to the right. Baginski's got to get outside. He scoots around a shoulder tackle, still on his feet, getting pushed near the end zone, just shy. It's going to be a 3-yard carry for Luke Baginski.
Baginski wants them to put the arms up. He thinks he got in.
He does.
I tell you, with the effort, you know.
He's certainly close.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great effort.
It's got to be
look at
very
Jeff.
half-yard line.
That camera shot by Jeff tells you how close it is. It's right on the goal line.
Best in the business, Jeff Ross.
Yep.
Working the camera tonight. It's close in there now. About a half yard to go here for the Panthers. Under center again. Baginski will turn. Hand off to Arntz. He'll jump through. He's in. Touchdown West Salem. And they get on the board. The first possession of overtime. Again, the Hilltoppers will get the answer. The Panthers will go for 1. Now, you know, in today's modern technology, modern thinking ways, it's tough to be the first team. Do you go for 2? Because, you know, if the Hilltoppers get in, do they go for 2 if they just can get 2 for the win?
I think there's a respect factor between these two coaches that'll play it safe. That's just my opinion here. You don't want to overplay your hand, I think, in these situations.
They're going to go for the extra point. Evan Knoll's kick is beautiful, straight through. And it is 35-28. Onalaska will now get the ball at the 25. Same situation West Salem just had. Holman Ace Hardware and Rental is your full-line steel dealer and steel service center. Get the steel products you need for any project at your full-line steel dealer, service center, Holman Ace Hardware and Rental in Holman.
You know, I can't go into Holman Ace Hardware and not drool over the grill, like, selection that they have. They have, like, all the grills that I would ever want.
Traegers.
They got the Traegers, they got the Webers, they got the big green egg, they got everything that a man would want for his deck. I put that out there for a reason.
All right, the Hilltoppers got to score. Got to get in the end zone or it's over. 1st and 10 from the 25. Man in motion. Skipton will fake the pitch behind him. We're going to go deep. It's wide open. Evan Anderson is into the end zone. And just like that, they scored. One play. It was designed perfectly. Do we have a flag? We do. A flag is going to pull it back. Illegal motion on the Hilltoppers.
Where?
I think they had 2 guys moving. 2 guys moving at once, and a 5-yard penalty of the biggest variety. It's a beautifully drawn-up play. But the Hilltoppers now at 1st and 15.
I don't know about that.
Good thing we're on our live video stream. We can always go back and watch afterwards.
Yep. I'm definitely going to watch that when I go home tonight.
1st and 15. Hilltoppers got to get right back up after the huge play. Skipton's going to roll out right. He's got a couple of personal protectors. He's got to come back left, and he's going to run. There's not a lot of room there. He'll cross the 30, be taken down by Miles Olson. Tracked him down, just a couple on the gain for Adam Skifton.
Yeah, good protection, good coverage by the West Salem secondary. Looked like they were trying to kind of go back to that fade to Brody Mitchell over the middle of the field.
Second and 13 here in overtime. Hilltoppers got into the end zone, need to get into the end zone to get this game continued. Skifton looking right. He'll go deep into the corner. He's got a man there, and it is dropped.
Oh,
incomplete.
Man.
I believe the intended receiver was Brody Mitchell.
Yep, they had it in his hands. It just came off.
I will say outstanding coverage by Brendan Gelfie. Came off his own man to almost double team Mitchell. Incomplete.
Yeah, the throw was there. Mitchell had it in his hands. I think when he came down with it, he couldn't secure it. Four down territory, Aaron.
And
timeout.
Timeout. Coach Yane wants to talk it over on defense on 3rd and 13. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell the Mike Riggles team with RE/MAX in Onalaska, we'd love to talk with you. Contact Mike Riggles with RE/MAX in Onalaska. 3rd and 13 for the Hilltoppers. They got 2 plays to pick it up. They trail by 7 here in overtime. 35-28, West Salem leads. Cornett in motion, then right back next to Skifton. He's going to move back out again. And Skifton's going to look right, now screen back left. Anderson, he's got a load of blockers in front of him, making some moves. He's still on the move. He'll pick up the first down inside the 10. What a play for the Hilltoppers.
Great blocking and great design play by Onalaska. You set up the screen on both sides, but have your linemen trickle out to the left. Very good timing.
It's all the way up to the 7. It's a gain of 21 for Evan Anderson on the screen.
Just what the doctor ordered on that one.
Beautiful play call from the Hilltoppers, but pulling out the stops here in the overtime. One had to be called back. Trips right for the Hilltoppers, I should say. 7 yards ago, 1st and goal. Skifton looking right. He's pressured. He pulls it down, rolls left, and the Panthers are there to swarm him maybe a yard. Trevor Arntz in on the tackle, as well as Miles Olson, also in there, Sam Stenberg.
Yeah, I've heard those 3 names a lot tonight for this West Salem defense. That's a big tackle right there.
Nothing for Skifton on the run. Good pressure by the Panther defense.
Yep. Yeah, they didn't really have a lot of time to do much with the football.
2nd and 7 now. Late man running on for the Hilltoppers. Colin Hansen. Skifton gonna lob it back corner, and it is intercepted! Intercepted. They try to go up in the air to Anderson, and it is picked off. I believe Brendan Gelfie has intercepted it to end the game. Final score, West Salem 35, Onalaska 28, and an overtime thriller here to open up the high school football season. We'll take a break. We'll talk to, hopefully, Luke Baginski right after this, as well as get you the stats, and then off to the Festival Foods postgame show here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and on the ESPN La Crosse YouTube page.
The Mike Riggles team with RE/MAX First Choice Onalaska.
For many, the question is, can we put the house on the market now and successfully make a move this time of year? Many buyers and sellers have a perception that a move may have to wait until springtime. Based on my experience, the fall is actually a beautiful time to show real estate, with the leaves turning colors and the holiday decorations starting to go up. And right now, home values are strong. If you're questioning how this year has changed your home's value, contact us here at the Mike Riggles team, and we'd love to come by and answer any questions you might have.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Shine Water Sunshine in a Bottle. Our unique formula is physician developed and clinically tested to help you stay hydrated and deliver meaningful amounts of the nutrients that your body needs most. By eliminating sugar, infusing vitamins, adding electrolytes, and using unique flavor combinations, we've created a beverage that you can feel good about consuming no matter who or where you are. Shine Water is thirst quenching, bright and bold, and it delivers a vibrant flavor that's rich in electrolytes to help you power your day.
If you're in the market for a new tractor, here's great news from Case IH and St. Joseph Equipment. For a limited time, take advantage of savings on new Case IH specialty, utility, and all-purpose tractors with no money down, no interest for 60 months. With easy operation, Case IH tractors deliver the flexibility and durability your operation demands. Hurry in. Offer ends September 30th, 2023. Stop by St. Joseph Equipment in Norwalk, Richland Center, or St. Joseph's Ridge today and set yourself up for greater productivity in 2023 with a great deal on a Case IH tractor that works as hard as you do.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
At Union State Bank, we're your trusted locally owned community bank with 120 years of experience. Our dedicated directors, officers, and staff take pride in serving you, your family, and your business. When you bank with us, you become a part of our family. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can help you achieve your financial goals. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees, free online and mobile banking, plus cash-back debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Man, it is really coming down out there. You might want to slow down.
Hey, this is a four-wheel drive. It can handle this downpour.
I told you to slow down.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, but our vehicle sure is a mess.
No matter how it happens, for expert repair of your vehicle, there's just one place to go. Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem. Derek will deal with your insurance company, making repairing your vehicle simple, easy, and hassle-free. When this happens, the place to take your vehicle for expert body repair is Adrenaline Auto Body of West Salem.
Video of our high school football game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app at espnlacrosse.com and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, celebrating their 120th anniversary, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Union State Bank, 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. And a pretty good start for our games of the week. Yesterday, a 17-14 game. Today, 35-28 in overtime. The West Salem Panthers beat the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
I would say in the voting of the entertainment department, though, I would say this one trumps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep. This was a great game, and both these coaches should be very proud of their teams tonight. There was, there's some growing pains, I think, still with both of these rosters and what they're able to learn and what they get out of this one. I think for Onalaska, the biggest thing is now you got to think about what's going to be with Brady Kuhn, and is he going to play? Is he not going to play? How do you establish a running game that didn't have an attack tonight, really, for the most part? And then for West Salem, man, Luke Baginski could be something else this year. I mean, he came on to the scene tonight in a big game with the lights bright, his first start as a varsity quarterback, and lit up this Onalaska defense. I was really impressed with his poise, really impressed with his confidence tonight, and his ability to stretch plays is something you can't teach. So, to me, just hats off to him. And, man, this is a big win for the Panthers, honestly. I mean, you look at the Cooley, Aquinas is still pretty good. I mean, they might be the cream of the crop, hard to say. GET is not a slouch. Westby's in the mix. Luther won tonight big. There's a lot to think about coming out of this game if you're a fan of the Panthers. I mean, you lost that senior class, but, man, this team came out tonight and really played some good football, really good fundamentals in the trenches, quarterback play. Trevor Arntz looked good back there at the tailback spot. I mean, there's a lot of things if you're coming out of this game tonight as a fan of the Panthers, and this school should be very proud of.
Yeah, it was outstanding game for sure. Luke Baginski, kind of his coming out party for sure. And we'll talk to him coming up in just a couple minutes. Quick break. We'll be right back. We'll talk to the quarterback for the West Salem Panthers, who had an outstanding game tonight, Luke Baginski, right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, the ESPN La Crosse app, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube page.
Hail is hard on roofing shingles. When it hits, it dents, tears, and elevates the risk of roof leaks on the home. At Contractor Supply of West Salem, they carry Malarkey roofing products made with Next rubberized asphalt that deflects impacts to help prevent damage from hail and storm debris. Designed in the architectural style, Malarkey offers multiple attractive shingle lines equipped with Class 3 or 4 hail impact ratings, the highest in the category. Learn more at malarkeyroofing.com or stop in and talk to your local team at Contractor Supply on Highway B in West Salem.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's James from Food Dudes in Holman. Everybody seems to love our signature chicken sandwiches, fresh burgers, and of course our grilled cheese melts. But the number one question I get, how the heck did you come up with the name Food Dudes? My vision was to team up with my son Caden and make the best comfort food imaginable. As far as the name, we decided on Two Food Dudes. That got shortened to Food Dudes, and here we are. As for the food, you'll have to see for yourself, but I think you'll love it.
Food Dudes, Holman, fresh food fast.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning customers have a way with words.
Jeff and I decided to build our own house, and it was really important for us to choose subcontractors that were trustworthy and reliable and work with our schedule to get the job done in a timely manner.
We went with G&T because they're a local family-owned business, they have a great reputation, and we knew they'd get the job done.
Whenever I get asked who I would recommend for an HVAC specialist, hands down, I always recommend G&T.
3 things that come to my mind with G&T is they have quality work, great communication, and reasonable prices.
North Country Steak Buffet, hot steaks, burgers, right off the grill, largest salad bar in the city of La Crosse. Go check out North Country Steak Buffet. Welcome back into West Salem High School. 35-28 overtime victory for the West Salem Panthers. We're joined right now by the quarterback of the Panthers, Luke Baginski. Outstanding game, Luke. Congratulations on the win. We weren't sure how the offense would look, right? A lot of guys missing from last year. It seemed like you and Trevor back there really took over nicely. A smooth transition between you guys and what McConkey and Noel left off.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to say it was just me and Trevor, but the O-line did great. I mean, we lost a ton of guys, and they really stepped up and played well for us today. So I just got to thank them. Even the receivers, they blocked amazing today, and that allowed Trevor and I to just do our thing, and that's all on them.
You aren't a big guy, but a couple of times Scotty and I were talking about how you're using that agility, but also you're not afraid to mix it up in there, lower the shoulder, give some big hits, take some big hits. What's that about? What's that mentality like? You know, as not the biggest of guys, just going in there and going blow for blow.
It's instilled by our coaching staff. I mean, they tell you be agile, but you got to be a power back sometimes and fight for those yards. But they've also taught very well that sometimes you don't need to fight for those yards. You just got to do your thing and have some fun.
What's it like having Tamir and Henderson to throw the ball to?
It's amazing. I mean, what can I say? I had to recruit him to come play football, but it's great having him on the field again, and he's such a great jump ball threat.
What about going forward for this team? I know obviously a win, it's great. You mentioned to us very quickly, every win is a big win. That's what you said. But what's something that that you'd always like for something to improve on? What's that for you guys as you move forward?
The penalties. I think those really shot us in the foot, and I think if we cut those back, I think that game isn't as close as it needed to be. But
yeah. All right, Luke, congratulations on the big win. We're really impressed with what we saw out there, and we'll see you as we move on throughout the season.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back live from West Salem High School. We'll wrap things up and send it out to the Festival Foods postgame show.
The Mike Riggles team with Remax First Choice Onalaska.
For many, the question is, can we put the house on the market now and successfully make a move this time of year? Many buyers and sellers have a perception that a move may have to wait until springtime. Based on my experience, the fall is actually a beautiful time to show real estate, with the leaves turning colors and the holiday decorations starting to go up. And right now, home values are strong. If you're questioning how this year has changed your home's value, contact us here at the Mike Riggles team, and we'd love to come by and answer any questions you might have.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Shine Water Sunshine in a Bottle. Our unique formula is physician developed and clinically tested to help you stay hydrated and deliver meaningful amounts of the nutrients that your body needs most. By eliminating sugar, infusing vitamins, adding electrolytes, and using unique flavor combinations, we've created a beverage that you can feel good about consuming no matter who or where you are. Shine Water is thirst-quenching, bright and bold, and it delivers a vibrant flavor that's rich in electrolytes to help you power your day.
If you're in the market for a new tractor, here's great news from Case IH and St. Joseph Equipment. For a limited time, take advantage of savings on new Case IH specialty, utility, and all-purpose tractors with no money down, no interest for 60 months. With easy operation, Case IH tractors deliver the flexibility and durability your operation demands. Hurry in. Offer ends September 30th, 2023. Stop by St. Joseph Equipment in Norwalk, Richland Center, or St. Joseph's Ridge today and set yourself up for greater productivity in 2023 with a great deal on a Case IH tractor that works as hard as you do.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
At Union State Bank, we're your trusted locally owned community bank with 120 years of experience. Our dedicated directors, officers, and staff take pride in serving you, your family, and your business. When you bank with us, you become a part of our family. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can help you achieve your financial goals. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you or does someone you know struggle with serious circulation issues, pain, numbness, maybe even facing amputation? The Chiropractic Place in Onalaska now specializes in neuropathy care, and they have free seminars every Monday and Tuesday. Google the Chiropractic Place in Onalaska. And check out the new Case IH Farmall Utility all-purpose tractors at St. Joseph Equipment. Case IH Farmall tractors deliver the flexibility and durability your operation demands. Stop by St. Joseph Equipment in Norwalk, Richland Center, or St. Joseph's Ridge. Well, Scotty, 35-28.
What a class act.
Game of the week lives up to game of the week.
I tell you what.
And Baginski.
This guy right here, he's got it together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he comes up here just as stoic as can be and just a great interview. I mean.
Well, he came up the stairs. I said, hey, Luke, great win. Nice job. He said, yeah, it is. All wins are great wins.
And he's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just impressed with him. I think
you see the size of that bump he's got on his lip too. That big cut he took.
He's a tough kid.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be showing all the ladies. Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that winning football.
So when
game.
do the rankings start coming out next week, or is it week 3?
So. I
don't
know how.
I gotta think they got to be ranked probably in the top 3 right off the onset. Would be my guess if you're going to look at that. This is a big win tonight. You know, for Onalaska, they were in this game. They got a long way to go, and I think still probably if you look at the Mississippi Valley, you got to consider them the favorite. I think Baraboo is pretty close if you look at rosters. That's just my opinion. Some people may have a different opinion than I do, but it's a long season yet, and they're going to grow from this. You know, the big question is Brady Kuhn coming out for Onalaska. And for West Salem, can this team continue to sustain the excellence that they showed tonight offensively? It was brilliant. Just some of the play calling, Baginski with his ability to ad lib and adapt, just brilliant play. And yeah, Tamarian Henderson, he's a threat out there. And man, I really think that touchdown, those 2 penalties he talked about, that touchdown that they took away from Henderson, that might have really changed the momentum in this ball game. There's a lot of things what Salem did tonight that really made this maybe a little closer than it should have been, but Onalaska's a good football team.
Haven't tallied up the total yards yet, but it's probably
who's to say they wouldn't have come back?
Right.
You don't know.
Proud sponsor of high school football for 4 decades and running is Hilltopper Refuse, at your disposal since 1983. And Food Dudes in Holman, the absolute best comfort food imaginable, from their grilled cheese melts, fresh burgers, and signature chicken sandwiches.
Oh, you're making me hungry.
Food Dudes, fresh food fast. Quick comment on our game next week. We will be in Tomah. We will see this West Salem team. West Salem at Tomah next week. Last year was a big runaway win for the Panthers, but this is a different year. Tomah can...
Sorry.
I will say, what we saw tonight, though, there's not much of a down from what West Salem was last year. Maybe a little bit, but not much.
All I'm going to say is with the outlook of the forecast, I'm glad we'll be on the roof.
It's going to be nice.
That is what I'll say, and I will have no other comments at this time.
All right. Next week, we'll be in Tomah. By the way, if you own or run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance, but can also help you with home and auto. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska. And by the way, Shine Water provides exactly what you and your family need. No sugar, no artificial ingredients, and numerous flavors that you and your kids will love. Next grocery trip, check out Shine Water, superior beverage that promotes optimum health. Didn't get some stats in yet. I'll send them over to John. He'll get some of those in, the top stats from the game. John will also have all of the scores. You'll hear from Luke Baginski again on the show, a couple other coaches, as John will have the Festival Foods postgame show coming up in just about a minute. We can't wait to get you back out to the studio. And thanks for listening and watching to our Game of the Week here on ESPN La Crosse. Again, ESPN La Crosse 105.5 on the radio, ESPN La Crosse app. You can listen to that on both the you can listen and watch on the app, and you can watch on our YouTube channel, ESPN La Crosse 105.5. We'll send it back out to the studio now. Again, final score, 35-28 in overtime. West Salem beats the Onalaska Hilltoppers. We'll send it out to John right after this on ESPN La Crosse.